Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Larry Edmondson Field, along with John Skokie, Nate, Paul Hunt, and Mike Santoro, and we're going to bring you today's play-by-play action of the ball game between Oyster River High School and the Goffstown Grizzlies. Paul, you want to give us the starting lineups?
Absolutely. Glad to see you guys again. You know, it's been a long road for both teams to get here, and Oyster River just had a nice little victory. I know we'll get to that later on. The place is packed as usual. The day is just as equally perfect. But right now we're going to have Tyler Smalls leading today off, playing left field. Smitty is going to be DHing, batting second, number 10, who Carter Schwannard will be playing center field. Batting third, the red-hot Maddie Woodward playing right field. We have Jake Hunt in his usual spot at catching, senior catcher back there. Batting cleanup. We have on the bump today, Frenchie, who has absolutely done very well hitting. He's done it all right now for the Goffstown Grizzlies. He's batting fifth, number 16. We have Cody Morrell, number 8, playing third base. And then we have Connor Hyzak, number 5, the freshman, playing shortstop. Clay Campbell, number 14, playing second base. And then Peter Hunt, number 13, playing first base. There you go for the Goffstown Grizzlies. That's your lineup to see if we're playing another day on Tuesday.
Sounds like a winner to me, Paul.
I think the kids are ready. I just hope the coaches are ready. Let's not outcoach ourselves. Let's stay within everything.
Oh, look what just showed up behind you.
Are you
I
kidding
see
me?
Thanos. Wow.
Oh,
she finally
my goodness
paid up.
gracious.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, that'll be it, folks. We're going to a commercial break now. Lisa Skokie just showed up with Thanos. Unbelievable. It's only taken the whole season,
It doesn't get
Paul.
any better right there. The gnat right there.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, this is actually courtesy of Tano. Because
Oh.
when I went in to buy it and told him you guys always give props to
Oh,
Tano,
wow.
he said this is on me.
I'll have to get in and see Lionel. That just
Yep.
is very, very good. That was.
So you might have some silence during the game today.
Oh, no, I'm stealing a quick hug here as thank you.
Beautiful day today, Paul.
It's even better now.
Yeah. I mean, we have an overcast sky, but no rain in the forecast, knock on wood. But that dark cloud out there looks like it's coming this way, so that could change. You never know. It's going to be 50 on Monday and Tuesday next week and rain. So the next game of the tournament's not till next Wednesday. Jake shoots down.
Wow. That was a
scooped up
pill.
by Connor. And the
And
boys
another
come.
clock in that one. I figured I'd just let him go.
Now batting, number 12, Tyler McKenna.
So, Paul, you mentioned Oyster River. They beat a very game Merrimack Valley team to advance to this point.
And I'll tell you what, the coach did a good job with his pitches during that game. Okay, he made the switch. Merrimack Valley started coming back. He puts in Oxford. Oxford shuts him down.
Yep. And we'll see Oxford today. He's batting third. He'll be on the bump today. Taylor French.
No surprise there. In order to play
none
the next
whatsoever.
game, you got to play your best. So the coach over there is not stupid. He's smart.
And Taylor starts us off with a strike. Well, Paul, today's Saturday. The next game's not till Wednesday, so it's 3 days
Tuesday.
rest.
Tuesday. Isn't it Tuesday?
Thought it was Wednesday. Oh, you're right. It's Tuesday the 7th. So, although the weather forecast, I don't think they're playing Tuesday. Curveball misses high. So Tuesday, then you get almost a week off. You play the following Monday. So all 4 games are going on today. We'll give you that schedule in a little bit. The 1-1 is in there for a strike.
You got to win today.
Oh, yeah, you got to take it one game at a time. You got to win today.
One pitch at a time here, one inning at a time. The kids need to stay mentally focused, as does the coaching staff. It's not panic, right?
Yep.
Keep the boys focused.
Nice curveball misses high.
A little high.
So he's missed high with both of his curveballs. He's come in with the fastballs and then gone fastball, curveball so far. So if that pattern stays, you'll see a fastball right here. Here comes the pitch, and it's a fastball in the dirt. And the count runs full. So Tyler McKenna, the leadoff batter, is doing his job, making Taylor throw.
Seeing
So
some pitches.
he's going to see at least 6. 3 umpires today, Paul. It's good to see
I
Blue
like
down
that.
each baseline.
I like that. That's how it should be. But unfortunately, it cost a lot of money to do that.
Check swing fouls it off. I'm going to do it again. Oh, it smells good in here, Paul.
Oh, it's killing me.
Why couldn't she have been here 10 minutes sooner? Here comes the payoff once again.
There
Fastball
we
got him. Rung him up. So Taylor wins that battle as McKenna goes down looking.
Now batting, number 2, Owen Conklin.
And now she just opened the box up right behind me. I mean, really? Come on, Lisa.
Oh, that looks like a margarita pizza over there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
It's mozzarella and basil.
Really? We're just going to let the camera go and put it on mute.
There's a strike. Well, sometimes, Paul, you just let the game go by itself.
Right.
You don't have to say much, This could be one of those games. There's a fly ball foul down the right
Burn
field
out of
line.
real estate. Ooh.
Adam may have some editing to do, I'll tell you. So it's quickly 0-2 to the second batter, Tonkin here. Oxford in the on-deck circle.
Oh, my.
Curveball in the dirt. Paul wasn't oh mying the pitch. He just took a bite of his pizza.
I'll move the mic whenever I start eating.
Yeah, and Taylor steps off here.
His pace.
Yep. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh,
Got
what a
him.
pitch. What a
So
pitch.
good start for Taylor French as he strikes out the first two batters. Full Tonkin on that one.
Now batting
And it's 2 down.
15, Brennan Oxford.
So great start so far for Taylor French. And here is Taylor's counterpart, Brennan Oxford, stepping in. And he hits him with the first pitch. Tries to throw him a curveball and hits him.
Now batting number 11, Aiden Yoder.
So Oxford trots down to first base. And I was runner at first with 2 outs, and Aiden Yoder, the cleanup hitter, stepping in. Aiden will be playing first base today. He wears number 11. Well, Oxford,
Big
look
lead.
at the lead he's
Big
got over
lead.
there. He just shortened it up by a step now. Taylor, now he's shortened it up by 2 steps. Here comes the pitch, and here it's a long fly ball to right center field. That's going to get over everybody's head, and that's going to land one hop the fence. Oxford's coming all the way around, and Yoder's at second with a stand-up double, and it's 1-0 Oyster River.
Well, that hit by pitch came back to hurt us, getting a quick run up there. It was a well-hit ball. He was sitting on that.
Now batting number 6, Ben Isaac.
Yeah, you're looking. Yoder's coming up there after a hit by pitch. He's looking first pitch fastball, and he got it. He hit a high fly ball to right center field, dropped about 5 feet from the fence, stuck right in the mud out there. And now Yoder's at second base, and the Bobcats have a quick 1-0 lead. Ben Isaac is up, and he takes a ball. So not the start you want, Paul, when
Nope,
you're going
not at
against
all.
the Baseball Division II Player of the Year on the mounds. Not the start you want to get at here.
You don't want to give him a stop.
Curveball in the dirt. You don't want to give him too many runs,
Nope.
too much, It only took one last time, right? The last time that these two teams faced.
9-0 last game.
9-0 Oyster River, and Goffstown couldn't even scratch out a hit against Oxford. So
We
found
outplayed
themselves in a-
ourselves. We
Yep.
felt intimidated, and there was no reason to. He's a good pitcher.
There's a ground ball. That's going to get through shortstop. And he's waving the runner home. Here, Small's up with the throw. The throw in is not cut. Jake handles it, and it's quickly 2-0.
Frenchie's got to get behind Jake on that throw.
Yeah, Frenchie was out of position. He actually got in Jake's way. Clean single through the hole.
Now batting number 14, Max Lewis.
Small did what he had to do. He came up throwing, and Isaac goes down to second base on the throw. So it's quickly 2-0 after 2 quick outs, 2 strikeouts. A hit by pitch ball that gets you in trouble, a double and a base hit, and it's 2-0.
Just like that.
So now they get their work cut. They got to get it here. They got to stop the bleeding right here. Max Lewis, the third baseman, number 14, digging in. Goffstown digging themselves a hole here in the top of the first
Got to
inning.
settle down here.
Curveball
stop.
in the dirt. He looks a little rattled right now, Paul. Needs the ball hit at somebody here. There's the pitch, fastball outside.
He's got to find it.
2-0.
They know it. We had Oxford obviously get hit by a pitch, and Yoder, like we said, he's thinking fastball, and he grooved that. And you have that long single which turned into took second on the throw, but he's got to settle down here.
Here's a pop-up behind
Plenty
first.
of real estate. Plenty of real estate
Hunt
there.
going back, and he makes the catch.
Okay.
So that'll retire the side, but not till after the damage is done.
18 pitches, Mike, on that. He definitely had to throw more than he should have. The hit by pitch clearly came back to bite us right there.
Yeah, I mean, after striking out the first two batters, the hit by pitch cost us, but they got their work to do. So
we absolutely do. We get the top of the order coming up with Smalls, Smitty, and Matt Woodward. And the thing is, they have to be patient here. They know they're gonna see some outside pitching, right? Barely is he gonna jam any of these guys being right-handed hitters. He's a lefty. So if you're gonna get that fastball, you've got to take that opportunity, take advantage of it. But if it's just going to be the outside stuff, go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that all year, Paul, right? I mean, you got to hit the ball where it's pitched. Oxford's a smart kid, obviously a very good pitcher. And, it's a lot easier to pitch when you're in the lead. And we've said this time and time again this year. Your team comes out, scores a couple runs to come out and have that shutdown inning. They're up 2-0. If he can come up, his job right here is to throw strikes, trust his defense,
Absolutely.
and to hold Goff down to no runs. But
don't overthrow, which he doesn't do,
Right. But our boys have other thoughts in mind here.
You get a hold of Boo Boo there to get me a water.
Oh, Paul, I have one. So you can have this one, and then. Yeah. So Tyler Small making his way into the
Number 1,
plate.
Tyler Small.
I want him to come up here, do his job, don't go crazy, don't feel so stressed. But if he sees that curveball, that fastball, take it, and drive it.
Yeah, he's going to come up and do his job here. He's going to take a pitch or two. If he throws a ball, going to take a couple. So he's definitely going to take the first pitch. He's going to see what he's got. Pitch by Oxford, misses outside. So that ball rolls back to the backstop. So not the greatest of starts here. So we'll see what happens here. Now 1-0. Would imagine Small's taken all the way. Curveball in the dirt. So he's quickly ahead 2-0.
But he's a good pitcher, but let's not make him better than he
Right.
is.
Again, he's got to throw him a strike here. Third baseman's
Right.
playing in, expecting the bump, but that's not going to happen with a 2-0 count. And he's
Ooh.
had the green light on 2-0. Had a fastball right down the middle, and he swung right through it. That kind of surprised me there. Not the fact that he got the fastball, but the fact that he was swinging.
He was swinging.
And he misses high with that fastball, so the count's now 3-1. So swinging or not swinging, he'd probably still have a 3-1 count.
Exactly.
So he's looking one pitch here. He's looking for that fastball.
Don't swing at a curveball.
Fastball, he was late. Swings it back to the backstop. Different kind of day today. The sun keeps going in and out. I got to switch from my glasses to my sunglasses. So
I decided to shed the sunglasses. When I wear them, when the clouds come out, I can't see. Can't see the book.
right. Here comes the payoff pitch to Small. And he got him. He rings him up. So very similar to what French did in the first inning.
Now batting, number 10, Ethan Smith.
Strikes out the first batter looking, and here comes Smitty.
Who doesn't take a lot of pitches, but again, if it's a fastball, I'm with Smitty and taking a hack at it. But if it looks like it's all junk, sit back and let it go.
Yeah, you got to be aggressive here with Oxford. That pitch misses, so the appeal down to first base. You have to be aggressive with a pitcher like Oxford. He's not gonna beat himself out there, Paul.
No. But Smitty did a good job, held up on that. Make him
This
throw.
is again, so to the second consecutive batter, he's gone 2-0 here. He came back and got Small on a 3-2 pitch. Fastball check swing. Not what you want to do on a 2-0. He check swings, 3 unassisted in this 2 down.
Now batting, number 21, Matt Woodward.
Matt's been our hottest hitter for at least the past 4 games. Like to see him stay hot. Don't try to overswing and pop it up. He finds one to drive. You're going to see that nice right center field, double, stand-up double.
Yeah, Matty's certainly been hot right now. Pitch, swing and a miss. Matty was looking to do something there. Oxford's just so smooth with his delivery. Wow, same pitch, same result. Yeah, is he going to challenge him or is he going to give him a waste pitch?
I think he's going to give him a waste curveball. Ooh.
Fastball, Matty fights it off. Fisted it. I think you might see him waste one here, Paul. 3 straight fastballs. You might see him come in with a curveball here.
Matt's got to be thinking defensive swing here.
Well, Matt's got to be thinking about that curveball.
Yep. There it is.
There it is. And it just missed.
Wow.
So it was that slow sweeping curveball, not the biting hook. There comes the 1-2. Fastball. Matty fouls it straight back. Assistant coach of Oyster River goes and gets it. Saves Jake a little bit there. Still 1-2 to Matt. There it is. Curveball misses high. So
making him throw.
Yeah, Matty's making him throw. Seen 6 pitches so far. There comes the 2-2. Fastball, and Matt fouls that one off.
That's 17 pitches. I like it.
Let's go into the river. So a nice at bat here by Matty. This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat coming up.
Matt moved up the box a little bit. I think he's thinking curveball.
Yep. And another fastball, and Matty fouls it straight back again.
He's pounding Matt inside. And Matt's good. He seen bring the hands in. That was a good swing right there because he had to adjust his hands on the swing. That was
Matt did a good job of adjusting to that pitch. Here it comes again. And Matty fouls another one off. Wow, what a battle. What's that, the 8th pitch, Paul?
Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9th pitch. So this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Great at-bat by Matt. Curveball got him. Got him looking at the curveball. Great battle by Matt, but Oxford wins it, and Goffstown goes out 1-2-3. So the score at the end of 1 full is Oyster River 2 and Goffstown nothing.
19 pitches, Mike.
Oyster River 2, Goffstown 0.
And 10 of those were from Matt Woodward. So that was a good battle, between the two. Matt, that curveball comes in, he's looking. It's one of those ones you're close. You're done if you do, done if you don't. After the battle that he just had there, I have no problem with that. I'm sure he wants that back, thinking I could have fought one more off, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
It was a great battle. Oxford was coming in with those fastballs, like you said, was jamming them, getting them in on his hands, and he snuck that curveball in him. Matt fouled the curveball off earlier. It was a great battle. Of the 19 pitches, Matt saw 10 of them.
So Oyster River has the catcher, Andrew St. Hours. Then they have the DH, who's hitting for Will Aldrich. But the DH is Sam McGregor. And then the right fielder, it looks like Miles Carico.
Yep, that's what I have on my sheet, Paul. 7, 8, 9 coming up. So Oxford did his job. His team went out and got him 2 runs, and he came out and put up a 0. So, Paul, right now, through 8 innings against this pitcher, Goffstown has yet to get a hit. And I'm going to keep saying it until we get one. I'm going to try to put the hex on him.
Put the hex on him. But if you notice, we're at least putting the bat on the ball.
Yeah, he did strike out too, but they made contact. Yeah.
19 pitches.
Ethan had that excuse me swing on the 2-0 pitch.
He wants that back. But right now we need a shutdown inning here. We don't need to go, 7, 8, 9 and then get into the top of the order.
Now batting number 18, Andrew St. Hours.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 inning, Paul, would be just what the doctor ordered here. I mean, Taylor started off great with those 2 strikeouts, and then that hit by pitch on Oxford really cost them. So St. Hours, the catcher. Wearing number 18, same as Jake. Sun's back out again. Fastball misses up high.
Mike, I'll tell you what, this place is absolutely packed. Left field is too deep. Well, I like that living there. I like that living.
Yeah, Dad's row is a couple deep back here. I mean, the right field line, well, you know, big contingent from Oyster River, as you can imagine. There's a line drive
Nice
base hit to right center field. Good piece of hitting by St. Hours. And they have the leadoff runner on first base.
You got, like John just said, right now you have to start thinking pitching. We have all our pitches available. It's nothing personal against anybody.
Nope.
Batting number 9, Sam McGregor.
We haven't played a game in a week, so everybody's available. We don't play again. You know, if we win, we play again on Tuesday. But you got Matt out there, you got Connor, you got Mitchie. You got the entire squad. It's available to pitch, and you can't dig yourself a hole here
against this pitcher.
Nope.
That's why I say everybody has to be on the game, coaches included.
Yep. And you mentioned, Paul, the last outing, Taylor pitched that one as well, and Oyster River hit him pretty good. So they're kind of picking up right where they left off. Runner at first base is a good lead. Taylor throws over for the second time. Sam McGregor batting for Aldrich in there. Maybe bunting. Cody's in on the grass. Peter Hunt holding on at first base. Good sized lead over there. McGregor takes a ball, so it counts 1-0. Taylor does some landscaping work to the mound.
He's got to find it here. We got to make quick work. We need a double. We need a ground ball double.
Paul, big lead over there at first base. I think he's going to go. He kind of hesitated right before that throw, but St. Hours looks like he's running. Third base coach yells out same thing.
That is a
it's
big
either
lead.
that he's going, Paul. He's going.
Oh,
he didn't. Pete was not there.
He's got to cover first.
Was that a ball, Paul?
It was a ball.
Yeah, 2-0. Okay, I got this wall right here in front of me. I kind of.
We need that opportunity to let Jake throw down.
Don't want to put my big coconut in front of the camera here. Still a big lead by St. Hours over there. Fouls it straight back. So it's 2-1 count. Taylor did a good job there changing his timing, Paul. St. Hours was trying to get a beat on him, and Taylor held the ball a lot longer that time around. I mean, look at that lead. Throws over again.
Ooh.
If you can get back there, he's diving back, but he's getting back fairly easily. Yeah. Good pitch. Good off-speed pitch right there. Fooled McGregor. And it counts 2-2. So that other pitch must have been a strike,
yes,
so I guess we missed that one. So McGregor strikes out. I apologize.
But you know what, Mike? I want to see Pete get back to first quicker.
Yeah, he absolutely needs to get off the bag a little, get back to the bag quicker than that. So, yeah, I think the third base coach came down and was asking the same thing because I had the count at 2-2. I mean, that strike would have made it 2-2, but must have been that pitch that I didn't think he called the strike. I guess he did.
He asked if there was a goalie in the 6th grade.
like to see him be a little bit more vocal.
St. O's with a huge lead over there. Still not going anywhere. Curveball in the dirt. That was a nice pitch to run on. Carrico takes ball one. So we just got an update that the Goffstown softball team is losing 1-0 in the top of the second to Co Brown. Taylor throws over again. St. O's with the big lead. 9-hitter Carrico up. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt. He bunts it back.
Stay up.
Bunts it back to the mound. No one's covering third. Someone's going to get back. Jake's pointing Cody back to third. So Carrico is out 1-3. And St. O's moves down to second base. So a sacrifice bunt.
But smart move by Jake. You heard him yelling Cody to get back to third, but nobody there.
Yep.
This kid can run. He would have taken off for third.
So in steps McKenna.
Top of the order, Mike.
Second baseman. He struck out looking his first time up. And he's having a conversation with the third base coach.
Right there, he's probably just giving him a little chat. You knew he struck out last time. Tell him to be patient. There's no worries. He knows he's a good hitter. So he just tell him to be smart. He knows that there's going to be a curveball.
Yep, second time through, like you said. You already saw him once, looking for a hole. Curveball in the dirt. So Taylor's been throwing that curveball a lot. There comes the 1-0. Another curveball
Nice
in the
stop.
dirt. Jake getting his money's worth back there.
He's working back there right now. But again, like we always say, you got to trust your catcher to throw the curveball into the dirt. But you know what? You're increasing your odds the more you throw in there that one of them's going to bounce out. Nice pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Nice pitch.
But I'll tell you, that's dangerous, though. Runner on second base, leadoff hitter, and you get behind him 2-0. Good thing he was taken there. Pitch. Another curveball inside.
Ooh.
Jake tried to frame it. That looked good to me, Paul.
We don't have the GoPro today, so we can't look at that in a couple days.
So 3-1. Hitters count here for McKenna. Big lead by St. O's at second base. Strike down the middle. So the count runs full now. Paul, I'm not sure what he's looking for right there. 3-1 count. You get a fastball right down the middle.
You know it's.
I mean,
that's where you should be sitting.
You couldn't put the ball on the tee better than that right there. So I'm not sure what McKenna's looking at. I don't know. I mean, you're not looking. I'll tell you, you're not looking for a curveball. That's for sure.
No. Well, you shouldn't be.
So here we go. Full count now.
I couldn't hit water falling out of a boat, and I wouldn't have been looking for that.
I'll tell you, I would have been swinging out of my shoes at that pitch. That's what I would have been looking for. And he takes a strike right down the
three.
middle.
Nice
so
job. That was nice pitch
McKenna
right
strikes
there.
out
Nice
looking for the
job.
second time. And again, not sure what he's looking at. So Taylor gets himself out of a jam. So the end of 1.5, 2-0 Oyster River.
15 pitches, Mikey. So he's not doing too bad here. We're 33 pitches total. You know, that was a nice pitch calling. Throw a couple balls into the dirt. He had 2 strikeouts that inning. You know, he made defensive play himself on that sacrifice bunt, 1-3. So, you know, Frenchie's been a big part here on this, and he's coming up here. Right now we're going to have Jake, cleanup hitter, coming up, Frenchie, and Cody. And I'll tell you what, all 3 of them have seen Oxford pitch before. They played against him, so they had at least 3 at-bats last game. They watched a full inning. So guess what? Just put the bat. It sounds easy.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, Ted Williams said the hardest thing in the world to do was
Is
to
hit a baseball.
You know, round bat with a round ball and get a base hit. Mm-hmm. But, again, this isn't Sandy Koufax we're facing.
No,
you know?
no, it's not. I mean, you know, these boys have faced pitchers of this caliber before. You know, they have to get off the snide. They need a base hit. They got to get that no-hitter out of their mind. They have to put all that by them. They need somebody to get on base. You know, they need a base hit, and then, you know, let's see how Oxford does from there because they didn't really put any pressure on him the last time. You know, in that 9-0 game, he wasn't really in trouble. Only a couple of base runners from what I can remember.
I think he walked. I'll check back, you know, in between innings here, either this one or the next one, and see just how many guys actually reach base.
Yeah, they
Number 18, Jake Hunt.
They played pretty clean in the field from what I remember.
They did.
And, you know, you just got to get that first one, right?
And you know what? You got to, you know, you do have to give it to this kid. The kid can pitch.
So here comes Jake. Pitch, curveball in the dirt. So Oxford starts him off with the curveball.
Not shocked.
Not a bad idea, considering Jake's the cleanup hitter.
You know, I would have been shocked if he let him off with a fastball.
There's a
Ball
fastball,
low.
knee high, gets the called strike.
Okay. Thought that was a little low, but again, that's just dad being dad right now.
So here comes the 1-1 to Jake. Curveball in the dirt. So he's kind of see what Oxford's doing here, you know. Against some hitters, he's starting off with the curveball, curveball, fast. If he threw it for a strike, he'd probably throw another one. He's probably going to throw a fastball here. Now he throws him a curveball, ground ball is short, surrounded by the shortstop, long throw, and they got him.
It's all right.
Jake, not the swiftest of foot.
No.
Good play by the shortstop in the hole.
Now batting, number 16.
But you know what?
French.
That was a good at bat.
Yep.
He pulled it, went down there to the shortstop, made him go into the hole. But it tells you right there, you can hit this boy. That's all it is.
Yep. So here comes French. He's been swinging a hot bat as well. Swing and miss at a fastball.
Started with a fastball there.
Yep.
Right? So he's changing it up.
Yep. So he's either going to come back with another fastball here, high like that, or throw a curveball in the dirt. Personally, I'd throw the curveball. Let's see what he does. That becomes with a fastball, and Frenchie hits it straight back. So now he's got him 0-2. Has an opportunity to waste one, or he could just come back in. Taylor has him in close. That last pitch, he was late on that fastball. There it is again. He's way late. Oh, hits Tyler's car. Did it hit the white car? Oh, then it hit LeBree's car. I thought it hit the top of Tyler's car. Here comes the 0-2 again. Curveball got him. Child's play right there.
Now batting number 8, Cody Morrell.
That's 3 strikeouts in the first 5 batters, Paul. He's making this look easy right now. Pretty quick inning. What has he thrown? 7 pitches so far? 6 pitches?
8.
So here comes Cody. Takes a strike. He's got a nice rhythm going right now, Paul. Someone's got to step out, do something to break up this rhythm he's got going on. Curveball. That ball bounced in the right-hand batter box.
Pitching him away.
I think Cody and Clay, the only 2 lefties in the lineup today. Fastball, Cody fouls it back out of play.
Should be back out of play behind us.
Yep. Rivers not going to get that one.
Nope, no cars are safe.
So he's got him set up at 1 and 2 here. See if he throws him that curveball. Cody calls time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right like that, right?
Here it comes. Fastball misses outside. 2 and 2.
I'm still just adding up stuff from the last game, Mike, to let you know where we stood on how many base runners.
And he fouls another one out of play. That one was closer to us.
I like this battle by Cody. Good hitter. He's had that, he needs to get that monkey off his back. The poor kid just has been snake bit. Hits the ball, but it's been right to somebody. And there's no better time than right now.
Curveball
Nice pitch.
misses inside. So the count runs full to Cody.
Nice pitch.
Oxford thought he had him. Instead of walking off the mound. Not sure where it missed. I mean, he didn't hit the catcher's mitt, but still looked like a strike to me. And a curveball buckled his knees, Paul. Buckles his knees.
You saw that one.
And we go to the top of the third, and it's 3-0. I'm sorry, 2-0.
2-0. And we have Oxford with 34 pitches. He had 15 in that inning right there. So he's
2 innings, Oyster River 2, Goxtown 0.
nice pace right now, okay? And Oyster River has coming up their number 2 hitter, Owen Tonkin, playing center field. Then they have Brennan Oxford, the pitcher, coming up. And then Aiden Yoder. That's a baseball name right there. Aiden Yoder, right?
It sure is.
And he's playing first base, so it's almost, I think, an outfielder name or maybe shortstop. Yoder deep in the hole, So the last time we played them, guys, we had in the third inning, Panad was hit by a pitch, got on. And we have Connor Hyzak walked in the 4th inning. And then Riley Putnam walked in the 6th inning. That was it, 3 base runners. So talk about control. But looking at this, Mike, there were a lot of strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
He owned us. He's not owning us here. He's pitching a good game.
Well, I mean, the boys are making him work. I mean, he has 4 strikeouts through 6 batters.
But we're hitting the ball, too.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting some good swings on him. They're not putting the ball in play.
Nice shoot by Jake again.
They're putting some good swings in the ball. I mean, they're not intimidated by him as they were the first time up.
Now batting number 2, Owen Tonkin.
Did John Scotch eat all that pizza over there?
He's walking around. I think he's trying to burn a few calories walking around here.
I think he went for a run this morning. Margarita, please.
In a minute, trying to pace myself here.
Not me.
So Tonkin steps in. Tonkin struck out his first at bat. Looked like Taylor was going to have an easy 1-2-3 inning, but that turned.
And then things just fell apart.
Yep.
That's what was
Thanks,
shocking.
John. So he's ahead 0-1 right here. Well, Paul, was that he hit Oxford on the first pitch.
And that changed
and
everything.
then Yoder doubles on the next pitch. So, and it's 1-0 on 2 pitches.
Nice pitch
Nice
right there.
pitch right there. And he's 0-2. So, but, Tonkin's the 2-hitter. Then he got 3, 4, 5 coming up. And they did the damage last time.
Yes, they did. Busted out the lumber.
And he gets a lazy fly ball to right center. Swinard
It's camped under
getting
it.
underneath it and makes the catch. One hand.
2 hands. John, when you go over there for dinner this weekend.
Now batting number 15, Brennan Oxford.
So there's one down. Here comes Oxford. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first.
Well, the youth soccer families are leaving, and baseball families can now filter in more.
Yeah.
Nice
Curveball,
pitch.
buckled his knees, strike.
Nice pitch. But you know what? After you get hit by a curveball, you see the curveball,
Yeah.
and that's a good curveball.
Yeah.
It's going to give you a little bit, make you feel a little jerky.
But also, if you're going to get a hit, you want to get hit by a curveball.
Oh, absolutely.
Curveball in the dirt.
he
Did he
went
go?
there.
It looked like he went. Nope.
No. I'd say that was a hometown call, but that might just be they like this kid call. I thought the tip of the bat went out across.
Well, I think I saw that umpire on the Oyster Road bus on the way over.
They stop at Thanos?
I think so. So it's 1-1 to Oxford. I'd like to see French throw another curveball here. He does.
There it is.
And there
That's
it is.
a nice pitch.
Oh, I don't know. That must have been high. I don't know. Must have been inside. It certainly looked good to me. So 2-1 now to
He's got to
Oxford.
come right back at it.
If he's going to throw him a fastball, he's going to throw it outside. He keeps it low. So now he's got Oxford in a hitter's count here, 3-1.
3-1.
Tell you what, though, Paul, 3-1, even though it's 3-1, he's sitting on a fastball, right? Throw him the curveball.
What do you have to lose?
Trust your curveball. It's going to walk. Trust your curveball. I
Even
would
if it's a
throw it.
ball that goes to the backstop, it's
Nope,
not going
fastball.
anywhere. Went outside with it, just missed.
Look, didn't look like it missed by much, Paul.
No.
Now batting number 11, Aiden Yoder.
So here comes Yoder. He hit that long double to right center field, and the outfield now switches around, playing him to pull. First pitch swinging,
And they're a couple of steps deeper, especially Schwannard, a couple steps deeper back there.
and then it's Oxford again running out to that lead, now taking a couple steps back. He did that his first time, too. Throws over.
I guess he doesn't want to get dirty.
Well, I mean, if you can get back standing up, you might as well.
Look at that lead
Again,
there.
runs out to the big lead. Now, he does that. Yeah. Well, he does that every time. So if you know that, you can time it.
You got to time it.
Curveball misses.
He's
So
gotta
now, if
time
I'm
that
Taylor,
jump.
I step on the rubber right here, and then
Get
just
ready.
look.
As soon as he does that hop.
Yeah, he didn't do it that time. Oxford has good speed. He's leaning back towards first base. He saw the throw coming.
Now you're going to see the hop. Nope.
Well, but he's not like leaning towards second base.
Nice
Curveball
stop.
misses low. He's being very careful with Yoder here. But he's in a dangerous spot now, Paul. He's got a
2-0.
2-0. This is a kid who
Only one out.
there's one out. And he hits a foul ball. Cody coming over, but that's going to reach the stands. 2-1. Still a hitter's count here. 2-1. Yoder looking down. Third base for a sign. Oxford standing up straight more in his lead. He gets back easily again. Two one. He swings and hits a fly ball to the left. Small's coming in. He's underneath it, and he makes the catch. Two hands, Paul. So there's two down.
Okay, that's huge right there. But we also have
Number 6, Ben.
So we have Isaac. Yeah, Isaac hit a base hit in the
it
hole.
was well hit.
Yep.
He
Hit
made
the ball
second
hard.
on the throw, coming home. So it was a long single, and he got second.
Yeah, he came. Small did the right thing.
Yep. Oh,
Tried
absolutely.
to come home with the throw to get Yoder, but there's the pitch. Curveball misses low. Taylor looks in. There goes the runner. Good throw by Jake. That throw was up a little high.
But you got to somebody has to be at second sooner. Again, nobody was at it. They had to run to the bag.
Right.
You should already be there.
Right. He's got to be there. And then,
You're not at the bag. You got to receive the throw at the bag, not running to get the.
so that was a ball. I'm sorry. A strike. I'm sorry.
You're
It's
1-1.
Yeah. Clay was late getting to the bag. Good throw by Jake. So now runner on second base. So this is the situation from the first inning. Runner on second. Isaac up. And he hits a ground ball. Cody cuts this one off. Turns and throws. They got
Well
him.
done, Cody Morrell.
So-
well done, Cody. That was nice. Nicely done.
It ends the top of the third. We move along to the bottom of the third. And the score remains Oyster River 2 and Goffstown 0.
Mike, again, 15 pitches. Okay, it's 48 total. Frenchie had 18 in the first. We know that he had those couple of guys, so the pitch count went high. But then he was 15, and I'm okay. He was in the meat of the order here. He was 2, 3, 4, 5. So if he's throwing 15 pitches against those guys, I'm okay with that.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we have to stop mentally. They have to get better. Cover the bag on a throw to second base, and the shortstop or second baseman have to be there because you're going to be – Connor Hyzak did it a couple weeks ago. Kid missed the bag, right? Connor, it's a throw out. But if you're not there and you're running to it, you're taking your body away from the bag, which creates an issue,
Yep. But, Paul, we've said this a couple innings now. They're down 2-0. They need to get a hit. We haven't had a base runner yet. And, we need to get somebody on base. We got to make this guy work. He's just too comfortable out there right now. He's thrown 34 pitches through 2 innings. He's very comfortable right now.
Making it easy.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we're putting some good swings on him. But
Nobody's on base.
Nobody's on base. But,
Right.
4 strikeouts of the first 6 batters. Yes, he's got some good – I mean, you have Matty with that 10-pitch at bat, and he finally got
Right.
Matty. But
Yeah, right now we're going to have Connor Hyzak coming up, Clay Campbell, and then Peter Hunt, which then those 3 – because it's just been 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
yeah, we're going right to the top of the
we
order.
need to get somebody on there and get the top of the order going.
Now batting, number 5, Connor Hyzak.
Especially get some speed out there, Get Connor or Clay on, somebody with some good speed to get this guy thinking.
Mike, I'll tell you what, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, and Matty for 3. That's all it is speed.
Right. Yeah, you got some great speed coming up. Then it kind of stops at Jake. You get Jake Taylor
Just
or
tell him
Moose.
to hit the
You get
ball.
Jake Taylor or Moose. You go from, speed like you wouldn't believe to square wheels.
That's right. As
The
long
sun-
as the table is set, that's his job
That's
to
it.
bring someone home.
Connor pops it up. First baseman going over towards
Hopefully
the
loses real
stands.
estate.
Oh, he falls, and he overruns
Wow.
it and falls. And it's
Lucky.
a long strike, yeah.
Wow.
Connor got lucky there. He actually thought he ran out of room, but he overran it, and then he slipped as he was trying to stop. The ball fell behind him.
Usually that ball, especially from behind, always comes back
Yeah,
in, as you know.
Yep.
That didn't have that dead bead going out. Sure, the kid wants that back again.
Yeah, I think once he realized it is when he stopped and he slid. Left a divot out there, too. There's the 1-1. The Connor misses high.
Overthrowing.
First time we've seen that out of Oxford today. Excuse me. Here comes the 2-1 in the dirt. Good take by Connor right there. So you're in a hitter spot here, 3-1.
If it's not a fastball,
You don't swing.
that bat better stay on his shoulder.
There's the pitch. Fastball. That's a good pitch.
Oh,
It's a great pitch right there.
it's the fastball you're going to get.
Yep. I mean, but that's a good take by Connor. You know, whether he was taking it or not, that's not his pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch right here.
Get ready now.
And
Curveball.
Oxford's going to throw the same thing.
You think?
I think so. He just painted the inside corner with that fastball. I wouldn't change a thing if I were him. I'd throw that same pitch.
Isaac moved a little deeper in the box. He's expecting the same thing.
There it is.
Chased it.
It was high. He swung at ball 4 right there. You know, I wish the sun and the clouds knew what they were doing here. 1 minute the sun's in my eyes,
Get
and
on
the
the same
clouds come
page.
out. It's kind
It's kind of like my wife and my mother-in-law. Get on the same page with what you want me to do.
whatever
You
it is,
know?
Paul. That's going to be 2 different pages from what you want. Off
Nice
the end
battle.
of the bat, Connor
Nice
was
battle.
ahead of that
Yeah.
one. So the count remains full. We got to win one of these battles today, Paul. This is the third one that's gone full. Oxford's won the previous 2. The pitch, curveball misses outside. So we have our first base runner of the day.
That was a outstanding at bat.
Clay Campbell.
But here's our guy, Clay Campbell, right? Young kid brought up. He's been playing with some nerves. He does make good contact, but I think he's trying to do too much. I'd like to see him relax. Just put his hands to the ball. We say it all the time. Relax here. He's a good ball player. Let it happen.
And he bunts,
Oh.
and he bunts foul.
Right idea, but he's got to get that down. And with his speed going down that third base line, he might make that. Yep.
Right. I mean, that's more like bunting for a hit rather than bunting for a sacrifice.
Exactly. And I'm not sure if that's what they had going, but third baseman's now come on up.
Yeah. Oh,
They
he
got
had
him.
him. Oh, and he threw it away.
Wow.
That's going to go. That's going to bring Connor. It should bring him to third base.
Should bring him to third base.
Yep. First baseman's going over, and there's no way he's making that throw. And Connor's
Wow.
at third with nobody out. It's just a bad throw by Oxford right there.
Wow.
So that's
He
a
hasn't had that
P1.
happen in a while, Mike. Somebody
Nope.
reaching third base on him.
Yep. So
You
now see what he does here. Look, the coach is going out. He kind
They
of
know.
that's it was just a bad throw. He had him too.
But I'll tell you what, Mike, he's not
actually-
used to it.
Right.
Everyone, again, he's not Sandy Koufax. This isn't Pedro Martinez. He's
Right.
a kid. He's a junior.
Right.
He's hittable. You know what I mean?
No.
Just look at his his posts on social media. He's still a young kid.
Yeah.
He's got. If I was his coach, if that was my kid, after what I saw posted on social media, he wouldn't be pitching today.
Yeah.
I don't care who he
you know,
is.
It's just the immaturity going on, right? So yeah, you're good. You're the player of the year, but you don't do that.
You don't do that in high school.
You don't do that in high. You don't do it anywhere. I mean, yeah, if
You
you're
didn't just cure
getting paid $15 million a year, yeah, maybe you can.
But you didn't cure cancer.
Nope.
You're a junior in high school playing
He just
baseball.
Tripped over the rubber, so he's a little rattled right now. So it's 0-1 to Clay. And during all that, John was whispering right here, do you squeeze here? I don't think so. You don't give up an out. There you go, ground ball. Oh, worst possible place
Yep.
to hit it. Oh, Connor was coming too, and Clay almost beat that. Connor was going to come immediately on the throw, but that's the worst possible place you could have hit that ball.
But you know what?
And number 13, Peter Hunt.
Hyzak did the right thing, played the line, forcing Oxford to keep, look at him.
Yeah.
And Clay almost ran that out.
Yeah,
He was off by a step.
But I'll tell you what, though. Connor started to go, and Oxford did a double take and almost caught him.
That would have been just
So Peter
The
just
worst
needs to
thing
put the ball
possible.
in play here. And he swings wildly
Way
at
high.
fastball. I mean,
that was a high fastball.
so
You hear Jake tell him shorten up, and it's the right thing. Don't go high. Shorten up your swing. Just put your hands to the ball. He'll do it. Pete's a good contact hitter.
Pete just needs to put the ball in play. Anywhere but the pitcher is going to score the
He's
run.
gonna score a run.
Connor's speed, unless he hits a bullet to third base. The first baseman's a lefty. If he fails it, it's going to be a tough throw for him. He puts the ball. The middle infield is playing back, so that they're giving them the run in the middle.
Corner's
But-
in.
Here it comes. There's the squeeze. He gets the bunt down. Great bunt by Peter. No
That's-
one covering the
no one
bag.
covering. That
Does
is
his job.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Guess what? Guess what, fellas and ladies?
Yep, there's the first hit.
Right? Hey, guess what?
Now batting, number 1, Tyler Small.
So that's a great bunt by Peter
Yep.
right there. So the score's now 2-1.
They go.
Yeah. So let's see what Smalls can do here.
Oh, chasing high.
Yep. Swings at the high fastball too.
They got to settle down. You got to settle down.
Peter with the big lead over there. This is
Ooh.
it's a little rattled right now, Paul.
So am I. I just put that ball into Peter Hunt instead of my Smalls.
Oh, and he almost threw that one away too. So Oxford got himself into trouble. He walked Connor, and then had the throwing error, which
Gotta be
allowed
smart
Connor to go
here.
to third here. 1-1 pitch to Small, and he hits a pop up. First baseman
Get out,
going
get out, get
over.
out, get out, get out.
Looks like it's going to get out of play, and it does.
All right.
So it's a harmless strike. 1-2 now to Small. So the boys are yapping a little back and forth here.
Well, the umpires thought he heard one thing, but the coach just said there was nothing over here.
So it's 1-2 to Small. And he struck him out
nice
in a high
pitch.
fastball. Good pitch. So Smalls goes down for the second time, and here comes Smitty.
Number 10, Ethan Smith.
Smitty grounded the first on a
You get nothing to lose. And you're right. John just brought something up good. Why not send, Petey? Catcher didn't have the greatest pop when I was watching him. And Pete's
Going
pretty
over.
quick. He knows. He knows.
he's thrown over like Lester right now. He doesn't know where the ball's going. Though, Smitty's a notorious first pitch swinger. I say you go on a hit and run.
Yeah.
He's going again.
I don't know why the third baseman's up on the grass, Mike.
No, not with 2 outs.
With
I
2
don't
outs, right?
understand
Am I
that.
missing something?
Nope. There he goes. There's the hit and run. He lines it right to the
can you
shortstop.
believe it?
I mean,
Wow.
hits the ball on the screws.
Wow.
Yep. If he's not going, it's a base hit. So that one came back to bite us.
3 innings, the score is Oyster River 2, Goffstown 1.
So score at the end of 3 full is Oyster River 2 and Goffstown 1.
All right, Mikey, it's 17 pitches, 51 total right now. And the bottom the bottom line here is you're right. John just said that would have been a base hit if they weren't playing that for a hit and run. And that probably would have scored Peter. You would have had first and third. Then you have Jake coming up. Changes things up a little bit, but you know what? It is what it is. He hit the ball extremely well. They weren't doing that last game, right? They were afraid of this kid.
Nope,
And again,
yep.
for what? Why are you afraid of this kid?
I don't know.
You know?
It was he put a good piece of that one. Again, first pitch, we talked about it. Straight steal, hit and run, whatever it was. You get the fielders going, and he hits it right where the shortstop was going. If he's
Nothing
not
you can do on
running,
that.
if he's not running right there, that ball's in center field.
Nothing you can do.
But it's the right call. You got to get the guys moving around. You got to get the
Absolutely.
fielders moving, and if he hits that ball 4 feet to the right where the shortstop just was, then it's it looks like a great play.
That's right.
Instead, you're hitting it right into him.
So, Mike, they have, let's see, their number 8 hitter coming up. Sorry, 6 hitter, Max. Is it Lewis?
Lewis, yep.
And then you have Andrew St. Hours, the catcher. And then the DH will be coming up, Sam McGregor.
Yep. So 6, 7, 8, and then after that is Carico.
Now batting, number 14, Max Lewis.
So we're in the top of the 4th right now. I got the score backwards. I got Goffstown 2 and Oyster River 1. Make that update. I guess that's just wishful thinking. I think I had it wrong the whole time.
Clouds come back out. Put the sunglasses away.
Yep. I didn't change this time. Lewis first pitch swing and foul down the third base line.
How many times have you said you need a quick inning?
Yep. Well,
if
again,
ever you did, especially now that we have 3, 4, 5 coming up for us,
Yep.
this is the quick inning.
this is where you need a quick inning. Again, we've talked about it, Paul. When you score a run, your team's kind of going. You want your pitcher out there, get you a quick inning, quick up, down, get back in and hit.
Ooh.
Curveball missed up high.
Finish that.
Jake pulled that one down.
Yeah. Just gonna finish that. Softball, we just got the update. Is still losing 1-0. Top of the fifth. Top of the fifth.
There's a strike. So here comes the 1-2. He popped him up. Hunt in foul ground.
All
Makes
right.
the grab.
Now batting, number 18, Andrew St. Hours.
St. Hours he had a single towards right center field last time at bat. He did not end up scoring. We don't even want to put him on the base.
Nope.
Keep him right where he's at. Nice
There's a
pitch.
strike. So Taylor's doing his job so far. Needs to have a quick inning. Comes the 0-1.
Ooh.
Missed that one high. My guess is curveball right here. Nope, fastball in the dirt. So he falls behind Lewis. I'm sorry, St. Hours. 2-1.
I like the fact that Frenchie's looking comfortable. If you notice his breathing, stepping off the mound, he's trying to control the game.
Yep.
I like that. Different French than we had in that first inning.
Yeah,
After the first two at batters.
grouped himself.
There you go.
Curveball.
Oh,
Must have been inside.
Jake held that for much longer than he usually does.
Yeah.
For a clear reason that
It was a strike.
yeah. But no, it's a ball.
So it's 3-1. There's the pitch. Fastball. There's a line drive
It's
to right
dropping.
field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Matty over.
Bat on ball, exactly,
Yep.
John.
Now batting, number 9, Sam McGregor.
So St. Hours is 2 for 2. McGregor, who struck out his last time up.
Same spot each time almost. A little bit more to the right there. He went with the pitch.
Yep.
Fought it off.
Well, that's what you want to do, right? We've said that.
You have one out, man on first. You're getting into the bottom of the order. We know that this Sam McGregor struck out last time. Looking. Actually, correct. He swung
he
at a
swung,
curveball.
Curveball in the dirt. Nice stop
Nice
by
stop.
Jake. I'm surprised. You saw St. Hours last time up, last time on, this time on. Get a great lead over there. I mean,
Give a look and a throw.
and he sees what Taylor's doing with the curveballs and stuff. I mean, he's going, and he could be on third base. He's paying a lot of attention to him over there. Not going. Oh, fooled him with that one. Oh, where did that miss?
I'm not
oh,
sure what
now he called it a strike.
He did call it a strike.
Yep, it was a little late.
You and I talked at the beginning of the season. Say something if you're not going to give us the hand gesture.
He was a little late with that one.
Man.
I was set to say, where the heck did that one go? Nice pitch. He was trying to go opposite field, Paul. You
Yep.
see that swing? Because he sees, why is Clay so far over? No one's going anywhere. Why is Clay running to second base? I don't get it. Taylor throws over again. Yeah. And
now they just moved Matt over more to our left towards center field.
yeah, and even Clay's playing more towards the middle.
Not
No
sure.
wonder why
He's trying to push it to right field.
McGregor was trying to push it to right field. Tell you, he's paying a lot of attention to St. O's over there. McGregor just trying to look contact here. There, did he go? Looked like he may have gone. Nope.
Oh, man.
So McGregor still alive, 2-2.
Wow.
That was a tough one. That would look close.
Again, I'm up towards the front of the plate a little bit better for a view and
Yeah.
getting rid of my home field bias.
I missed that curveball, so that account's full. You know, we've said this a million times, Paul. Nothing to lose by putting a hit and run on here. It's just sending the runner, make the fielders move.
You're at the
Not
bottom of the order.
necessarily hit and run. He's
right?
the 8 batter right here. So what's the
let's
worst
do
case
it.
scenario? I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor throw over to see if there's anything on. See if St. O's gives anything away.
Jake just looked down to
If
first.
he's leaning.
Nope.
Nothing happening, and he misses. So he walks the 8-hitter. And Carrico bunted his last time up, even
Now
with.
batting number 5, Miles Carrico.
So you can almost, Carrico bunted last time with 1 out, with 1 on. So you may be doing the same thing here
Right.
with first and second. I'd be surprised if he doesn't, because then you get the leadoff hitter. Although McKenna struck out looking twice, but at least you roll the batting order. So with first and second and 1 out, let's see how Oyster River plays this. Jake's being hurried now by the home plate umpire.
Is Jacob the captain?
So Peter's playing even with the grass. There comes the pitch, and that's in there for strike. Oh, yep.
Right now they have Mitch Scotchy warming up in the bullpen. I heard John asking if anybody's warming up.
Whoa, that gets by Jay. Curveball in the dirt. It's a wild pitch, so that's going to move the runners over.
That bounced over his shoulder.
Yep.
It was before the plate.
Yeah, it's definitely a wild pitch.
Yep.
But now, we saw Carrico bunt his last time up, so now you got to bring the infield in and look for a squeeze. You can't even let a ground ball, so you just make Carrico that much of a better hitter by bringing the infield in. Big lead over there by St. O's. There comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. So we got 1-2 now. Tell you what, Carrico was kind of upset with himself that he missed that. Would you hear that? He let out a big, He's just trying, he's looking fastball all the way. I tell you, Taylor, I hope he doesn't have that last curveball in his head, because he could sure throw one here. Nope,
Ooh.
That was a high fastball. So he's thrown 2 fastballs in a row after
He's got to
throwing
settle
that
down
curveball
here.
in the dirt. You can't be afraid to throw it. I know you get runners on second and third, but
He's got to settle down.
and he throws a fastball by Jake. And here comes the runner, got a break, late start. He throws it away. The runner, St. O's got a late break, and so did Taylor.
Taylor didn't
So-
go to home. There was nobody to throw. Jake
Nope.
threw it at home plate. There was nobody there.
So as quick as Goffstown gets a run, they let one up, another
On a
wild
wild
pitch. And now you got a runner on third base at the full count.
We can't beat ourselves.
So Taylor throws a curveball in the dirt that goes to the backstop, allows the runners to move to second and third, then throws a we got some rain coming down, Paul.
We do.
Got a couple of drops here. The sun is out, and it's raining. There's the pitch. And he hits a little base hit.
Are you kidding
I
me?
mean, just bat on ball like we talked about, the drawn-in infield, the low
Yep.
fastball. And just like that, it's 4-1 Oyster River.
Well, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I know Mitchie was warming up. You have a man on first.
Yeah.
Top of the order.
Tyler McKenna.
Yeah, if I'm the coach, I go talk to him right now and settle him
Slow the
down.
game, right.
Jake or somebody has to go out to the mound to let them see if Mitchie's ready. But I don't think Taylor's got much time left. It's 4-1, top 4. And you get the top of the order, McKenna. I mean, that's just a great piece of hitting by Carrico right there, Paul.
We've said it how many times?
Curveball
Right.
in the dirt.
Just put the bat on ball. Let it just
all he
go.
has to do is we get a drawn-in infield. The infield's playing 80 feet away.
Yep.
You just hit a little punch and Judy,
Little dying quail right there.
and that's all it was.
Infield
And
in. You have no one has a chance at it. There
And
we
there's
go.
another one. That's on a line. That's going to stay fair. That's hooking towards the line, but it's a fair ball. And that Maddie cuts it off right at the line. McKenna's going into second, standing with a double, and Carico's at third. And Paul, this is getting out of hand right now.
I would have, personally, I just thought he was done before that batter.
Yeah, and
Because now you're going to have Mitchie come in with men on second and third.
this is just this is what I would have expected last
batter.
The calm down visit to the mound. You know, coach goes out there. He set him. I mean, look at Oyster River team. They're pumped, and Goffstown right now heads are down.
But you know what?
I hear dog fighting down there. Michael Vick outside.
I always said you beat yourself in a lot of ways, whether it's managing, coaching a team,
Yep.
or the players mentally.
Yep.
So either overthinking something, other thinking something, and now you're in a big position.
Yeah. Now you cannot allow any more runs to score. I mean,
Nope.
You're facing a kid who's 5-1. He has a 0.24 ERA on the season, and,
Right.
you're giving him a 3-run lead in the top of the fourth inning.
And you had him.
And
We
you
had
had
him last
you,
inning.
You had him. No, but Paul, it was 2-1.
So
Number 2, Owen.
It was 2-1 coming into this inning,
Yep.
and the first batter pops out, and then we get base hit, walk, base hit, and it's 4-1, just like that.
just like that.
And now you get second and third. You have to bring the infield in again. Tonkin struck out and flied to center his last time up. But a base hit here is probably going to score 2. Here's the pitch. And he misses high with
And
the
you
curveball.
don't need it out of reach with another 2-run base hit.
No. You can't score any more runs.
Yep.
I wouldn't. I mean, French, I'm sure he's got stuff left in the tank here, but you got to get him out of there. Oh, another
Ball into-
wild pitch. Oh, my God. And that's going to score another run. So another run scores on a wild pitch. And it's now 5-1 Oyster River. And this is getting away, Paul.
Nice ball.
Yeah, and Al Lawrence is coming out. So we got a runner at third base, 2-0 count. And that's going to be the day for French. I mean, 3 wild pitches this inning. He's keeping him in the game. He's going to left field.
He had 25 pitches that inning,
And
and
looks
that left
like-
him with 73 altogether.
Yeah. I'm not sure I agree with this move either. You're putting Taylor, who's he's really upset right now. Is sending him out to left field. You're bringing Carter in from center, putting Matt in center and Tyler Small in right.
But you're also now, instead of making the change earlier, now you're setting Mitchie up.
Yep.
But thank God this kid doesn't complain, doesn't show it. But I just think that, personally we could have made that move earlier.
Yeah, I agree, Paul. We talked about that. We talked about having a short hook today, or a quick hook today, and the wild pitches killed us that inning, Paul. He threw 3 wild pitches. He hit a batter, walked 2. He struck out 4, and let up 6 hits. And the 2 wild pitches really killed him so far this inning. So he's let up 5 runs so far. He's responsible for McKenna at third. So
I don't know.
we had a 2-ball count. Mitchell's coming in with a 2-ball count and a runner at third base
1 out.
and 1 out. So
Now pitching for Goffstown, number 7, Mitch Scotty.
John Swinard is now coming up into the booth to work the camera while John Skokie goes and paces all over the place now. Don't fall down the stairs, John. Take 8 of us to pick you up off the ground.
That was his wife. I'm
Yep.
sure she's had to do
Yep.
that a few times. Well,
Oh, come on, Lease. The guy goes 6'5", 250. Give him a break. Nope. He doesn't get up easy either. All right, Owen Tonkin the batter now. The runner at third on a 2-0 count. And Mitchie misses low with the fastball. So 3-0. Got to be careful here. You got the infield in. get some speed at first base and in third base. I'm sorry, McKenna. Pitch is in there for a strike. Good strike by Mitch. So it's going to be an uphill climb to get back into this one, Paul. 3-1. There's the bunt right down the first base line.
Get a
Goes
foul.
foul.
Get a foul.
They called the squeeze, and Tonkin got it down, but it just rolled foul.
You know what, Mike? I love that call.
Oh, so do I. It's
Oh.
a great call. Paul, they're keeping the foot on the gas here. They get arguably one of the best pitchers in the state.
Yep.
They got a 5-1 lead, and they're keeping their foot on the gas. Even playing small ball to get that 6th run. So I think that's a great call right there. Here's the pitch. And
he got him. Oh, man.
Wow. And Mitchell, a kid who doesn't show much emotion,
Oh, man.
that's about as much as you're going to see Mitch with the motion right there. I don't know where that pitch missed.
I'll tell you, I don't know where it missed.
I'll tell you what, we give a lot of credit to these umpires, Paul, and he's been a little bit inconsistent behind the plate today. You don't mind, sometimes you miss one here and there, but he's been really inconsistent.
I'd like to know where, just say, where did he miss here?
Now batting number 15, Brennan Oxford.
I mean, you got a kid on the mound who doesn't say boo, and to see him jumping up and down after that
Right.
pitch. I mean, that
We've
pitch
said it all year long. Mitchie shows zero emotion.
it wasn't low, it wasn't high, and it wasn't outside. It was right over the middle. And the guys down on Dad's Road didn't like it either. I'm sure the runners misses with the curveball there. Paul, Goffstown has a dilemma here. I mean, they're going for 2 in the middle. I mean, the middles are playing double play depth. They're not playing back, but Oxford's a tough kid to double up. I don't know if
With
I'd be
his
playing
speed,
back.
no.
Oh, man, he hits a high fly ball the center. That's going to get a run in. Back at the wall, and that's gone.
gone.
He hits a 3-run home run to help
Wow.
himself out. So he clears the bases with a 3-run bomb, and it's 8-1 Oyster River. I mean, he got it. It didn't look like he got it all. It was high, and Small ran out of room. He put his back up against the baggie. He clears the bases,
Number 11, Aiden Yoder.
and it's 8-1. And there's still only 1 out in the 4th. If it hadn't gotten away from us already, Paul, it's gotten away now. There's Yoder, and he swings at the first pitch and hits a base hit up the middle. And they're just teeing off right now, Paul. I mean, there's nothing Mitch can do about
No.
this. I
Nope.
mean, these guys are
He
failing it
pitched
right
where
now.
he always does. Ground ball pitcher. It was down low. Kid just drove it up the middle. Nothing you can do
Now
there.
batting number 6, Ben Isaac.
Comes into an impossible situation. Runner at third base, a 2-ball count. He ends up walking Tonkin, and then,
I wouldn't want to be fed to the Sharks like that. Poor Mitchie coming in.
yeah,
in
that's
that
like throwing
position.
chum in the water is what that
If
is.
you had gone before that, okay, you at least let him come in knowing I can make a mistake.
Yep. Is a ball. It's interesting here is Oyster River's now got their bullpen coming up. So Oxford's only at 51 pitches. I know if they win, they play again on Tuesday, but
Right.
I think he can throw. Oh, there's another line drive. That's going to Taylor. Oh, he did make the catch. Umpire says it hit. Taylor looked like he came up with it. The third base umpire ran right out there right away and called it safe. And so now there's first and second
Oh,
with 1 out.
Batting number 14, Max Lewis.
So now they've batted around, and Lewis is now up again for the second time. He popped out to third. Paul, just for the record, that walk to Tonkin is charged to Taylor.
right.
So Mitch's first official batter was the 3-run homer. So he's let up 3 consecutive hits. And there's Lewis for the second time in the inning. There's a curveball that, again, not sure where that missed. It's 8-1 Oyster River. Just got an update. The girls are up 3-1. Shannon Griffith hit a 3-run homer to put the team up 3-1.
Nice comeback right there. Keep it
Yeah,
going.
3-run in the park
Ooh,
home run.
This kid's
Swing.
swinging for the fences.
So the girls are up 3-1.
He's got to leave it out here. You can hear John yelling downstairs. That's a nice
Nice pitch.
curveball
That's a
right
nice-
there.
Nice pitch for. I don't know, Paul. I don't know whether to call it a strike or a ball. I don't know. I got to wait for that
He's
hand
been
to come
pretty
up.
inconsistent.
There's the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. It's going to stay fair. Cody bobbles it a little bit, loses his glass. He throws
threw
it
it
away.
away.
He got cleated in the leg. The runner slid into Cody's leg, so Cody ends up throwing the ball away,
Cody's down.
and Cody's hurt. The runner slid into his leg, so Lewis reaches on a fielder's choice, and the runner at second base, who was Yoder, slid into third hard and caught Cody's leg. So Yoder is out, 5 unassisted, and we all hope that Cody's okay. Everybody down, everybody quiet.
Cody's one of the toughest kids out there.
Yeah, Paul,
You
but
don't need this right now.
there's not much you can do. You know,
When you get cleated.
You get the metal spikes. You know, Cody's foot is on the bag. You know, you can't blame Yoder. He's
No.
sliding. Cody gets up, flexes that leg. Good ovation for him.
Right, there was nothing intentional,
No,
nothing like that.
no,
It's
no,
part
no.
of the game.
I mean, Cody fielded the ball. He bobbled it a little bit, so he went back to the bag, and he's standing on the base when he made the throw.
Now
And
batting number 18, Andrew.
Yoder hit him as he was making the throw, which caused the throw to go wild. But now you get second and third and 2 outs and, a base hit. Paul, a base hit means this game could be short.
Yep. Oh, it absolutely does.
Mitchell misses low at the ball there. So St. O's, who got all this started with a base hit, which seems like 15 minutes ago. Pitch. Ooh,
Nice pitch.
right on that one. So it's 1-1 now. It's been a 6-run inning so far for Oyster River after Goffstown put a run up to make the game close. Uncharacteristic high pitch by Mitch. He doesn't miss up there very often.
No, very, very rare. He loves living at the knees.
So trying to get our sheet here.
There he goes. Attaboy.
Yep, there's a strike.
Attaboy.
Nate, who's that warming up in the pen for Oyster River, number 2?
I believe it is Owen Tonkin.
Owen Tonkin. Oh, yeah, I'm looking on the sub sheet, and he's in the game. So there's a fly ball to right. That's a long run from Matty, and he makes the catch.
Nice
Wow,
catch.
what a run. And he makes the catch in fair ground to end the inning. But Oyster River comes up with 6 runs. They bat around. They send up 10, 11 men to the plate and they played 6 of them. So the score at the end of 3.5 innings is Oyster River 8 and Goffstown 1.
I can tell you this. It's going to take me a while to figure out the pitch count and everything on here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to take.
Yeah. Okay.
What's my? He's coming down. What'd I miss? Anybody hear what's going on?
No, umpire was looking for the score administrator, whatever that means. So Nate just ran downstairs. Hopefully Cody's okay. We just saw Beth, so hopefully he's all right.
Well, right now, Mike, the only thing you can tell the boys to do is there's no pressure. Just, it's your last time for Jake, Matt, Moose. It's the last time they're playing on this field. You've not just go out there.
Paul, you can't be any more loose than you are right now. Okay, so here's what you got.
Right.
It's the bottom of the 4th inning. You lose an 8-1. Who's the pressure on?
Right.
Pressure's on them to hold on to the lead. So apparently, Paul, I just kind of heard Mr. Fountain got involved here, went and talked to the umpire. So he's talking to the stands. They're talking to both sides about comments during the game, and so we're kind of just reminding our folks to be respectful to the game and to kind of watch what we say. This is high school baseball.
Both sides getting a little heated.
Both sides getting a little heated. One side's winning, one side's losing, so things are going to happen. So yes, that was a ball. So 1 ball to Matty, leading off the 4th here. And he misses low again. So Matty's up 2-0. Matty hits a long fly ball to center field. That's going back, and it hits
off
the
the
fence.
fence.
So it hits the fence, and Matty's in the second base with a double.
Stand-up double.
So that's how you get things started, Paul. Like,
Batting number 18, Jake.
Paul, there's nothing to be uptight about. You get up there and take your hacks,
Yep.
like you said. You know, hey, the way you're looking at it right now, if the game ended right now, this is your last game, right?
Right.
Your last game on this field. So why not get up there and try to end it memorably, right? Let's go down. Let's go down swinging. Let's go take your hacks and, have your at-bats and try to get something going on here.
Deepest part of the ballpark right there.
Yep.
Nice hit. Matt's been extremely hot
Yep.
past 6 games.
So here comes Jake with a man on second base and nobody out. Fastball misses outside. So he started Matty off with 2 balls, and then Matty doubled, so he's falling behind. He's falling behind Jake here, and he steps off. Paul, you just put up a 6 spot right here, right? He's going to come out. He wants to throw strikes, and of the first 4 pitches, he's throwing 3 balls. So, I'm going to put the hex on him. He hasn't let up 8 runs all year, so let's see if we can score 8 runs on him in this game, right? So you hope they get complacent over there, but Jake swings and misses. Good cut. Don't change a thing. So we're in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 count. Jake digging in. Jake fouls
right
it
on
back. Yep, he was right on that one. Fouled it straight back.
Well, he's not going to see that again.
Got a Collis Adams sighting down there, Paul.
Wow.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Haven't seen him since Little League.
I've seen him around town. I think he's still on the board of selectmen.
Selectmen, I believe he is.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-2 to Jake. Fastball right down the middle. And Jake gets rung up. For the first out of the inning.
Batting number 16, Taylor Frank.
So here's Taylor. Taylor was a little bit overmatched his last time up as he struck out. So if this goes right, since Taylor's still in the game, that means Mitchell's going to be hitting. Oof. Mitchell's going to be hitting for Smitty, I'd imagine. Or no, Smitty. No, Smitty still hits. Smitty is just going to hit for Mitchell. That's right. Because Carter came out. Yeah. There's the 0-1 to Taylor. And just misses low. So Taylor has been hot. He had the only 3 RBIs in the game against Sauhegan. 3-run double that cleared the bases. Curveball in the dirt. I tell you, wasn't the best blocking job by St. O's.
No. Turned his head. You don't do that as a catcher.
Yeah, he didn't go down to block it. It was kind of like self-preservation.
And he turned his body, so that's why the ball kicks out to that right
So,
side.
even though the ball hit the dirt, I'm going to call that as a pass ball because you didn't do a very good job of trying to block that. And you know how I am, Paul, as the next catcher.
At least if he was in position.
Right, if he was in position, but he wasn't. Pitch to Taylor, misses low, and it's 3-1. So Oyster River playing back all the way around. They're willing to concede the run for the out. And he misses, so another walk for Oxford.
Now batting number 8, Cody Morrell.
So that's just his second walk. Here comes Cody. So Cody struck out looking his first time up. And just last inning, the last half inning, took a cleat to the leg. So hopefully Cody's okay. So you got Cody, then you got Connor, and then you got Clay. Whoa, high fastball. A little bit of chin music there. So first and third, 1 out. Boys trying to make some noise here. Taylor with the decent-sized lead over there.
Against that lefty, you got to be careful.
Yep. That looked like a strike, and it is. 1-1 count. goes over to first base. Matty takes a couple steps down. The first baseman wasn't even looking. Yoder didn't even look over at Matt. The bullpen is now silent for Oyster River. Here comes the pitch. Misses outside with the fastball. So Cody's in a hitter's count here at 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Cody swings and misses. A little late on that one.
Yep.
Oxford reared back and said, here, try and hit it. Cody just missed that one. So here comes the 2-2 to Cody. There it is, and he fouls it straight back. So we'll do it again. 2-2, Taylor French on first and Matt Woodward on third. 8-1, bottom of the fourth. Oyster River is in the lead. Curveball. Cody waited on it well, fouled it behind the plate. That's going to go out of play.
Did it find the river? No.
Nope, I heard it hit the cement. So the count remains at 2-2. Cody putting up a battle here. Connor Hyzak on deck. I don't even know why he's thrown over there. It was a foul ball. The ball's not even in play yet. Don't understand that one. And let's try the 2-2 again. Oh, and it hit him. So Cody gets hit on the elbow. So he's having a pretty tough inning here, but he'll take that as he's on first base. And here comes Connor Hyzak.
Number 5, Connor.
You got to stand for a minute.
So if I'm the Oyster River coach, I take a walk out to the mound right now to calm this pitcher down.
And there he goes.
Oh, and there he goes, as if on cue.
My hip's a little stiff.
Yep. So, Paul, we got bases loaded, and Connor Hyzak up.
And I'll tell you what, he hasn't seen bases loaded.
No, not many
in a
times.
very long time, right?
Sure. He looks like he's coming out. Is he coming out? He just started walking towards the dugout. The coach has the ball in his hand, and that's going to be it. He's taking Oxford out, and he's going to the center fielder. Center fielder is Tonkin, who was warming up. And, wow, this is an interesting move, to say the least, as Oxford is done.
He's at 70 pitches. That's what Oxford finishes
But
with.
I think what's the next limit, Paul? Is it 75 before you can?
I think it is
you have to rest
75.
3 days, so that's
Right.
probably what it is. Why he's taking it out.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So
right.
he has to come out.
So he has to come out. He can't go over 75. So that's the reasoning. Doesn't want to take a chance of getting him into the next batter. So he only pitches 3 1/3 innings, Paul. He only let up to 2 hits, the double and the bunt single by Peter.
Jake.
So 2 hits. He walked 2. He struck out 6 and hit 1. And he's responsible for the 3 men on base.
I don't know much about this kid. Did you guys watch him pitch at all? Or
Don't know anything about him, Paul.
we're missing John. John's usually the guy that knows something about somebody.
Yeah.
He's the pitching guru.
So this
He doesn't throw hard. I mean, I know he's not going to go out there and start.
Well, he doesn't throw extremely
Firing like
hard. No,
crazy.
I mean, you just need to get a base hit here. If you're Connor Hyzak,
But I'll tell you what, Mike. You play to win the game. I know it's an 8-1 lead, but there's only 1 out. Bases are loaded.
Yep.
You don't win this game, there is no Tuesday.
there is no Tuesday. I hear you, Paul. But you know what? See, but here's the other thing to think of too, from the coach's standpoint, is it's not his best game.
No.
Yes, you have a 7-run lead, but maybe he throws 10, 12 more pitches to get through. Maybe, what does he have? Another inning? Maybe another inning and a half.
Right.
So you're still going to have to make this move. But you're throwing. Talk about when Mitchie got thrown to the Sharks with a 2-0 count. You got bases loaded, 1 out
One
right
out.
here. So.
Pitching for Oyster River, number 2, Owen Tonkin.
So Tonkin's being not only thrown to the Sharks, there's a couple of killer whales out there, a couple of stingrays too, but Connor Hyzak can make this an interesting game here. A base hit would probably play 2. The middle infield playing a double play depth, the corners on the grass. There's the pitch, and he takes a strike. It's a great take right there,
Yep, let's
new
see what he's
pitcher,
got.
take the first pitch. Connor walked his first time up. Tonkin's old school, got the high socks. Oh, tell you what about St. O's, Paul.
But he turns again. He's not staying square. when he,
I
it doesn't kick off and come over here. That's lucky.
you get lucky once in a while. That's not a block. That's not the way they draw it up.
You're supposed to block it in front. His whole body turned.
and he pumps him up. And it goes behind third base. The third baseman going over, has some room in foul ground, and makes the catch. Pressure was a little too much for the freshman there, I think, Paul.
Yep.
Number 14, Clay Campbell.
So it's up to Clay now. And if they get out of this inning, Paul, this is going to sting. If they come out of this inning and don't score,
You can
after they
look
let up
back.
6,
You can always look back at a couple of incidents, you know, the what ifs.
Yep. This is a huge, huge at-bat here for Clay. And he takes a strike. I mean, Clay, we've talked about being snake-bitten most of the year. If this kid ever needed a hit, this is the time right now. Infield's back all the way around the pitch in the dirt.
Again, catcher's head is up. One knee
Yep.
goes down. One go.
You know, they face Oxford on a day he doesn't have his best stuff, and they're still losing 8-1.
Ticks me off.
There's a line drive to right at the left fielder. Oh,
That's snake bit.
and they get out of the inning with no runs.
After 4 innings, Oyster River 8, Goffstown 1.
So we go to the top of
Oh.
the 5th, 8-1. Ouch, that hurt, Paul.
Big time.
Had the kid on the ropes. They get the starting pitcher out of there, and they fail to score. So the score at the end of 4 full innings, Oyster River 8 and Goffstown 1.
So they have 19. 1, 2, 3. Comes in, you know, 6 pitches.
Paul, he comes in, bases loaded, 1 out, and he's got Connor and Clay up. He throws 6 pitches, it gets out of the inning.
Drives me crazy. We couldn't get lucky, right? Just that ball to fall for Clay.
Yep.
6 pitches. And they have Sam McGregor, Carico, and then the top of the order, Mike.
Yep. Yeah, it's not going to get any easier, Paul. They got McGregor, who he walked and scored in the 4th, and then you got Carico, who singled and scored in the 4th. Carico, if you remember, got up, we had the infield drawn in, and hit that little looper to right field. That just set up a double by McKenna, and then the walk to Tonkin and the home run. So that was a little bit deflating there, Paul.
Oh, I'm deflated.
So am I. I mean, Oyster River puts up 6, and you come out,
Yep.
you get the bases loaded, 1 out, and fail to score.
Sam McGregor.
And McGregor tees off. It's a fly ball to right center. Smalls has some room, and he makes the catch. Just a loud out right
That's
there.
all it is.
But you know what, though, Paul?
Number 5, Miles
You know, we
Rico.
talked about the Goffstown hitters. I mean, how relaxed you think the Oyster River hitters are right now? I mean, you got an 8-1 lead.
Sitting
You know,
dead red. You're like, I'm
you
going to
just, you
swing
know,
at nothing but a fastball.
That's it. I mean, why mess around? Get up there, have some fun. And takes a fastball for a strike. Mitch is doing a pretty good job since he came in. He let up to 3 hits. He's only charged with the 1 run so far, the home run.
Oh.
Oof.
That hit the bat.
Missed.
That hit the bat.
No, I think it hit the top of his head, Paul. I think it grazed his helmet. Yep. It's the right call. I thought it hit his helmet. You could tell by the noise it made.
Now batting, number 12, Tyler McKenna.
So McKenna doubled his last time up. He was the last full batter that French faced. I say that because he threw a couple of pitches to Tonkin and then came out, and then Mitch finished the walk. The walk does get charged to French, though. Nice
Nice
curveball
pitch.
right there. John's he's leaning against the fence down there. His face is all red. He's like, his blood,
Almost caught him sleeping.
blood pressure is probably 300 over 200. I love watching him when Mitchell pitches. It's just the funniest thing. Yeah, it's not funny for you, Lise. There's the pitch. Another curveball, just Mitches. Just Mitches, just misses.
Mitches or just misses?
We got to get a Mitchy Moo out of Lisa. Not a good day for Mitchie Moo, huh?
Got
Mitchie
him.
throws
Oh.
over again.
I thought he caught him in that quarter step.
Yep. Big lead over there at first base. There's the throw by Jake. You know, Peter was ready for the throw, but he wasn't in the
He's
right
not at the
position.
bag.
Yep.
Got to get back to the bag. Get in
Yep.
position. If you see that kid take that extra hop, get back to first.
Carrico, he broke and
But again-
stopped, and then again Peter's not in the right position. That was a
he's-
strike, wasn't it? 2-2?
2-2.
2-2, yeah,
2-2.
2-2. You know, the umpire looked up at the booth like we had the count wrong. You know, it's hard for us. I mean, we have to guess half the time with the pitches. Like that one, all right, that's a strike.
Rung him up.
So he rung him up. So there's 2 outs. Yeah, he looks up here like.
Number 2, Owen Tonkin.
So McKenna strikes out looking for the 3rd time in the game.
Yep, 2 times looking.
3 times looking,
3
Paul.
First one he swung, didn't he?
No, I had it as a backwards, so
Okay.
I don't know. Could be wrong. Who knows? He
Then
struck
he
out
has
for the 3rd
double
time.
to right field.
Right. So here's Tonkin, who's pitching now,
Huge lead at first.
and he swings at the first pitch. It's a fly ball to left. French underneath it and foul grounds, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So we're going to move on to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score is still 8-1. Oyster
9
over.
pitches, Mike.
We got a Mitch Moo out of Lisa right there. So 9 pitches for Mitch, huh? How many did he throw the first one? Last
Mike,
inning when he
that
first came
book,
in?
it's going to take me a while to do the math on that
Never
one.
mind. Well, he came in, he threw 2 pitches to Tonkin, then he came in Oxford. And, that's okay. I didn't get that one, but
It was fully charged this morning.
I didn't draw my line where
Yeah.
he came in.
okay.
Who did he come in for? And I'll tell you.
He came in with the count was 2-0 on Tonkin when he came
On
in.
Tonkin, that's right.
Right.
Gotcha.
So everybody after that. So French threw 2 pitches to Tonkin, and Mitch has the rest. So we got Hunt, and then
17 pitches, I'm sorry.
so he threw 17 last inning, and how many the last one? 9.
9, so he's at 26.
So we have Peter, and then the top of the order. So Peter has one of the 2 hits today. It was a bunt single.
Nice. Softball one.
Softball 1 was a
Softball
3-1
one.
final.
4-3 final.
4-3
Wow.
final. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. We have Peter Hunt coming up. Then the top of the order. All right?
Yep.
There's absolutely no excuse. Changing pitcher, right? You have 8-1 ball game. 5th inning. There's plenty of time left, but you know what? Get on base.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 13, Peter.
Well, get on base, Paul. I mean, we got on base last inning. They've had 5 base runners. They've had 1 score, and they left the other 4 on. So can't be leaving the bases loaded against this team. There's a line drive down the left field line for a base hit for Pete. That's going to get to the corner. Peter's going to go all the way to second base. So
Like a gazelle.
Pete's in there with a double.
All right? Watch him, watch that tonight on YouTube, and you watch him. He's like a gazelle on the Serengeti coming across from first to second.
Now batting, number 1, Tyler.
And I broke my
Small.
pencil. That was first pitch, right?
Yep. So Peter's at second base, nobody out, and it's Small. And he hits a line drive, same spot. Base hit down the left field line. Pete's going to stop at third, and they have first and third with no outs. So, Paul, we asked for base runners. They give us base runners. 2 pitches, 2 base runners.
Now batting, number 10, Ethan Smith.
So here comes Smitty now.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going through trying to find lead in here, and I mean, you should see the pile. It's like an anthill over here. Seriously, I can't find any lead in there.
That's why you should use pens, Paul.
That was made in China, that one there.
There's a ground ball to second. Oh, no. Oh, Pete, what are you doing? You got to take off. A double play. So they'll take the double play for the run. Peter didn't take off right away.
Nope. Go figure.
So all the base runs that have
Batting, number 21, Matt.
So they've only thrown 3 pitches. They got a double, a base hit, and then a 6-4-3 double play.
6-4-3. And, yeah.
So Small's out 6-4. And that's a ball to Matt. That's only the 4th pitch of the inning, Paul. A double for Hunt, a base hit for Small. Smitty swinging at the first pitch. It's into a 4-6-3 double play.
4-6-3.
And Matty hits a line drive to center field. And, that
Oh, my
bounced.
God.
That bounced. That bounced.
That bounced.
Yep. It was Oxford tried to sell it. I saw it bounce. It's a base hit from Matty. So Matty is 2 for 3.
Now batting number 18, Jake Hunt.
Yeah, the one with Taylor I didn't see bounce. I saw that one bounce. Good call by the umpire. Oxford tried to
Would have
sell
been a
it.
heck of a catch.
Yeah. I mean, the coach is going out to the mound here. I'm not sure I understand this. Yes, he's let up 3 hits this inning, but he's only throwing he's going to talk to the umpire. That's what it is. He's going to ask the umpire what happened. He's taking his time, too. Maybe he's hoping that it starts raining or something. I don't know.
Well, I found lead, so.
Oh, you
that's good.
found it?
I found lead.
So took the coach 20 minutes to walk out to the umpire. He said 2 words, and now it's going to take him 20 minutes to walk back. Now he turns back, and now they're laughing. They're sharing a laugh here. So it's 8-2 Oyster River.
4. How many pitches do you have him throwing this?
1, 2, 3, 4. I have him throwing 5.
I missed 1 pitch then.
He threw 1 to Peter. He threw 1 to Tyler. He threw 1 to Smitty. He threw 2 to Matt.
Matt, okay. What was Matt's first one?
A ball.
Ball, okay. That's what I missed. I was drilling for lead.
Yeah. And Jake swinging for the downs. Takes a strike.
Got to make the adjustment. Don't be.
Can't tie it with a swing here, Jake. You just
Nope.
need a base hit.
It's a base hit.
Small lead from Matt over there. Oh, Jake swinging wildly. Oh, and Matty takes off. He's done. Oh, the throw missed him. Matty was cooked. He misread that. And the catcher, I don't know why he didn't throw the ball right away. But Matty gets credit. Still, Matty, he stumbled halfway down the baseline, and the second baseman missed the tag. Wasn't a great throw. So this game's turning a little sloppy here, Paul.
Yep, both sides.
Yeah. So now with 2 strikes on Jake. And it gets by the
pass
catcher.
ball.
I mean, Paul, what do you,
Wow.
you know? That's again, as much as I hate to say
That's a
it, that's a
pass
pass ball all the way.
Catcher barely
I
moved.
mean, it's a fastball, and he just missed it. And
Yep.
let's make them pay here, Paul. Need Jake to get a base hit. Make him pay here. Make it a little closer for Taylor. And he pops it foul out of play. Oh, everybody's running for her. I saw that. The ball was into the stands right away. So it remains 1 and 2 to Jake. Matty at third base, 2 outs, 8-2 Oyster River, bottom of the 5th. Boys are up against the fence, trying to keep this rally going here. There's the pitch.
Ooh,
Just
I
missed
thought it
him.
hit him.
Yeah.
Came in close. His first base open. He's not going to give him a fastball.
I wouldn't throw him a
8-2
fastball
game.
right here, but
It's going to be outside, if anything.
curveball, little fist job, and that's going to fall. Hey, we'll take it. A punch and Judy,
You know what?
and it's 8-3.
It's a
Looks like a
hit
line
on
drive in the
score
book.
score sheet, right?
That's right.
Number 16, Taylor French.
So it's a base hit and an RBI for Jake, no matter how you slice it, and it's 8-3 now. Something they couldn't do last inning.
Nope.
Taylor and then you got Cody on deck. Ooh, he fouls one. Oh, nice
Wow.
grab by Cody. In the on-deck circle, 1 hopper.
Flashing leather.
Throws him out. Cody's amazing.
Salahaji.
I mean, look at him. He's sitting there, both hands on the bat, and he's still one-handed that.
Jake's taking a huge lead.
Oh, Taylor swinging through. Oh, and they throw down for Jake. So the count's 0-2 to Taylor now. Why the third baseman's playing even with the bag, I have no idea. He's even a step in from even with the bag.
He is.
Why? Whoa!
Oh,
Ooh, that hit the gray car over there. Count stays at 0-2. A little late on that pitch, huh, Paul?
yeah, just a tad. It's like me getting up in the morning. Way late.
Well, he was looking for a curveball, you could tell, and he just flicked his bat at that fastball. Jake with a huge lead, and he throws over there. I think the odds of Jake Stalin here are pretty slim.
Something on. I'd be shocked.
Taylor hits a ground ball
That's in
past
there.
the drawn-in third baseman.
What did you just talk about, Mike?
If he's 5 feet back, that's a routine ground ball.
What did we just say, right?
So I'll
Bring
take
that
it.
up. Why is he playing there?
I don't get
It's
it.
all right.
Number 8, Cody Morrell.
Boys are making some noise here. Cody could make this a 2-run ball game right here, and I'd love to see it. If there's a guy, ever been a guy that's due, it's him right here.
I know.
And the right fielder is playing him fairly shallow.
So shallow.
There's the pitch to Cody. Ooh, he went. Whoa.
Did he go? I didn't see the
No,
reaction.
he didn't. He didn't.
All right.
Paul, from our vantage point right here, he went.
That's a hometown kiss right
That's
there,
a
ladies
hometown-
and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, look who's making the call. He's standing at second base.
I should have pointed at
There's
me.
a 1-0.
Oh, no,
Cody
no.
fouls it down the third base line. That's going to get into the seats.
It's over
So-
by the Bars clan
Yep.
out there in the left
Yeah,
field.
not quite that far down.
Not that far down.
Gary's holding up the foul pole out there. So first and second, 2 outs. Goffstown's making a lot of noise here with 2 outs. Smitty hit into that double play, and they've had 3 consecutive singles since. There's the pitch. Cody hits. It's a
Oh,
rocket
just
down the right field line, but pulled it a little bit.
Yep.
Right off the net out there. So it's just a loud strike, and it's 1-2. You know, that was a brand new baseball too, Paul.
It's our tax dollars at work.
Yep.
Boom, up again. Can't wait to get that tax bill.
So he just tried to throw a fastball by Cody, and Cody almost planted it into the lacrosse field. So I don't think you're going to see a fastball here at 1-2.
I'd be shocked. And
He
guess
throws
what?
it a fat Cody. It's a long drive. Left center field. It is gone. A tremendous 3-run homer by Cody Morrell.
Way to
And
get
it's
off the
8-6.
side. Wow. I'm so
We have
happy.
ourselves a ball game, Paul.
Wow.
Oh, absolute no doubter right there. 3-run homer for Cody, and it's 8-6.
Just like that.
Woo! Cody Morrell coming up big.
Number 5, Connor Isaac.
Mike, how many times have we said he was due to get the monkey off his
yeah.
back? All he had to do was be patient. He's taken a lot of heat from his coach. All right, let's call a spade here. And Cody Morrell right there just delivered.
Paul, I just said it right. I said Cody can make this a 2-run game, and I hope he does. And the kid doesn't let me down.
I'm not a fan of, calling people out. You know that. I led 40 troopers at a whack. But, Cody Morrell that showed character,
Oh, yeah.
sportsmanship,
Yeah.
everything. He's a good ball player.
Absolutely. I mean, he got hit by a pitch the at-bat before. He got cleated in the leg, and he comes up and probably the biggest hit of his career right there.
Right there.
And, it's an 8-6 ball game, Paul. 1 base runner, and then we could tie this game. And, Connor way ahead of that. Yeah, it's going to make it into the stands. So the
I want to see this young man, the 2 young boys coming up now, settle down, right? Your seniors are all hyped up.
Yep.
Good ball players here. You've been saying it all day. Fight the ball off. Jake had that dying quail, right? You fight
Yep.
the pitch off. It's going to happen. And
Yep.
that's what I want him to do here. Just
So
get on base.
Oyster River puts up the 6. Goffstown loads the bases, doesn't score. All this with 2 outs, Paul. Connor fights that one off. Great swing right there. And that misses the car and it's going to bound into the river. So 8th person to bat right here, Connor Hyzak. It looked bleak, Paul. Oh, he was way ahead of that one. It looked bleak, Paul. They got a run
did.
in. They had a double play. Nobody on base. 8-2. 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive hits, and it's 8-6.
Guess what? Rampart, this is squad 51. An IV with D5W. Here's life.
No kidding.
The AED has been struck.
And, it's going to be up to they don't have their ace anymore. And it's a 2-2 count. And Tonkin is rattled. I mean, no doubt about it. He is rattled.
Yep.
And he hits a hard chopping ground ball to short. Long throws. Got him. Oh, he's safe.
Safe.
He's safe.
Wow.
Looked like he had him. The umpire called him safe. The throw bounced. That's a base hit. I mean, that was in the hole.
Now batting number 14, Clay.
Wow.
And Paul, Oyster River's got nobody warming up in the bullpen. Tonkin's let up 5 consecutive hits now, And theoretically, Goffstown's one pitch away from tying his game right now. You know, not to say that Clay's going to pull a Cody Morrell here, but
I want him just to get a base hit.
a base hit, right?
Field.
Oh, fouls it back here. What a ball game we got going now. Lisa's dancing behind us. She's doing all kinds of stretches, and I don't know where John is. He's probably on the ground somewhere. But the boys are doing their best to bail Taylor out into
nice low
takes
pitch.
another
We'll
ball,
take that.
so it's 1-1. Mitchie's going to come out and continue to do his job.
Now we can settle down, right?
Yep.
Changes the way you pitch. We're not done here. Let's go.
Oh, we can score. Oh, it's in the
He's
dirt.
off on
Connor
the pitch.
takes off.
Nice job.
Oh, base hit makes it a one-run game, Paul. Good heads-up base running by Hyzak right there. Wow pitch. A base hit makes it a one-run game, Paul.
A lot of baseball to go. Let's
A
go.
lot of baseball. We
Goffstown.
still got 2 full innings to go.
Keep the pedal down. Let's go.
There's a line drive.
Right,
Base hit. Left field.
He's
Hyzak
scoring.
being waved around. And it's an 8-7 ball game.
Monkey off his back for Clay Campbell. I'll tell you what, we said the same thing about Clay. The young boy just unfortunately had that monkey on his back. He hit that shot to left field last time up. It was caught, but guess what? He delivered here and scores the young man, freshman Connor Hyzak.
Yep. And the coach is coming back out. And it looks like he's bringing Oxford back in. He's bringing Oxford back in the game, Paul.
Wow.
But see, you know, and he's doing this a little too late. And now he's doing what we talked about. He's not at Tuesday yet.
Right.
So he can't save him for Tuesday because he's not at Tuesday. So now he's hoping that Oxford can come in and stop the bleeding here in an 8-7 ball game. So Tonkin just couldn't do it. Tonkin's let up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive base hits with the 3-run homer thrown in there, and it's an 8-7 ball game, and we have Brennan Oxford coming back in the ball game. This is unbelievable, Paul.
Man.
It's still the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 8-7. Oyster River 8, Goffstown 7. When Oxford came out of the game, it was an 8-1 lead, Paul, and he came out with the bases loaded last inning, and Tonkin got out of the jam, and it looked like Goffstown was defeated. And then they start off 2 base hits this inning, and then Ethan hits into a double play. It's 8-2, 2 outs.
Yep.
And since then, they've had 6 consecutive hits, and it's an 8-7 ball game.
So now we have, like we said, we got Oxford coming back in, and he's going to be facing Peter Hunt. We have 2 outs, man on first, and did that hanging out there make him go cold? I mean, that's again, managers can lose a game.
Yeah, he only threw a couple pitches, but Paul, you're right. I mean, 8-1, he thought he had it. You cannot count this Goffstown team out. And, you know, we have ourselves a ball game here. What a great finish this is going to be.
So he can't swing at
and
that.
he had Clay hung up. He's got Clay. He throws it away. The first
That's
baseman
right, get
threw
him
it
first,
away.
just
Clay
stand
gets
first.
back to first base. Oh, they had him hung up. Why didn't he run him down, Paul? I don't get it.
Peter Hunt has to be smart.
Yeah.
That ball hit the dirt at his feet.
Yep.
He's got to calm down here.
Peter's 2 for 2. He had a bunt single against Oxford in the 3rd inning, and then he doubled off a Tonkin to start this inning off. Actually, Clay singled, and then
Just a base hit here. Come on, be smart.
Peter doubled to start this inning off, and he hits a fly ball foul down the right field line.
That's getting a car. Right between them.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Bounced between them too. Is that your wife out
That's
there,
my
Paul?
wife out there. I think she's ready to throw her body out there since your wife got hit last time.
Oh man,
around.
you should have seen her arm afterwards. Oh my goodness. Lays off that curveball, so it's 1-2 now. Clay's still at first base, so Peter's the 10th man in the bat this inning. He started this mess with a double. The pitch,
up
fastball
and in.
misses up high. It's 2-2. So we said Oxford was at what, 76? No, 70 when he came
70
out,
even,
right?
Right.
So he's got another 50 pitches to throw. And a nice at bat by Peter right here.
So 76
work.
pitches.
76
75
pitches.
right there. So this next
Yep.
pitch,
so
he
can't
can't pitch Tuesday.
He can't pitch Tuesday.
If
right.
they're
if
not
they
gonna
win, they're not going to win. But he's not going to pitch Tuesday anyway. So win or not, he's not. Win or lose, he's not pitching Tuesday. I think
Right.
I think we've established that
established
fact. He's
that,
not
right?
pitching Tuesday. But without luck, you know, it'll get rained out. You know, actually, we're going to be playing next Tuesday, so who
Yes,
cares?
we are.
Here's the pitch. Oof. Fouled it back, hit the umpire.
I busted my lead again. I don't know what's going on with this made in China
You don't
pencil.
buying those number 2 pencils. You keep buying those number 1 pencils. Come
You know?
on. They're not better because they're number 1.
Budget
They're number 2
cutbacks.
pencils for a reason, Paul.
I blame it on State of New Hampshire State Police, but we didn't have orange pencils in the State Police.
Is that why you left Wells Fargo, because of the pencils?
Citizens. Now I'm with Citizens.
And he misses high, and it's a 3-2 count. Great at bat put on by Peter right here. He's making Oxford work.
7 pitch at bat so far.
Peter's put on a couple
both
good
our
at bats
wives
so far.
walking out from the parking lot. So I think my wife was out there for protection for Sarah.
Sarah, yep. She needs some help. She needs an armed escort now.
She only has one wing.
Yeah. I gotta show you her arm after the game. It's better than it was, but man, did it bruise up. And he struck him out. So he won the battle, but I'll tell you,
Nice pitch.
Goffstown sends 10 men to the plate, and they plate 6 runs. So the score at the end of 5 full innings is Oyster River 8 and Goffstown 7.
After
Wow.
5 innings, Oyster River 8, Goffstown 7.
Now we
I
need
just
a
said
shutdown.
that, Nate. Now we need
Right?
the shutdown inning.
We need the shutdown inning. And they have Oxford, ironically enough, leading off.
Yep.
Then they go into Yoda, who I said is probably that's definitely a Major League Baseball name.
Yep.
You know, Aiden Yoder and
then, Ben Isaac. So and they faced Mitchie last time up. So Oxford hit the home run off Mitchie. So
Right.
these 3 guys were the first 3 batters that Mitchell faced.
Right.
So they've all seen him already.
But I'll tell you what, I wish the camera we can't get the angle to see John just hovering over there by the telephone
Oh yeah,
pole.
I know. He's got the AED right behind him.
Yeah. And you know what's even better? My mother-in-law's behind him. So between the two, between this pitching and my mother-in-law sitting there, he's ready to just jump off a cliff.
Oh yeah. He's got Boo texting right next to him.
Boo's the sanity for him, you know?
He's got to get her in between. So we have ourselves a ball game now, Paul. It looked bleak as it could be an inning ago, 8-1, and now it's 8-7. And Oxford's in a battle here. So he's at what, 77, 78 pitches now? And so
79 pitches.
He's going the distance.
79, Mike.
So he may have 2 more innings in him.
But right now I want to see
We need
first
we need
baseman
a
cover the
shutdown
bag if Jake's going to throw it on. Second baseman, and shortstop, someone's got to communicate, cover the bag, because that way
Number 15, Brennan, Oxford.
we might be in a position where we need that out. So we have to just tighten the reins a little bit here. Tighten up.
So, Paul, this game was 2-1. Paul, this game was 2-1 after 3 innings, and now it's 8-7. Both teams had a 6-run inning. One had Oyster River had 6 in the 4th, and Goffstown scored 6 in the 5th.
I'll tell you what. Regardless, it's definitely a McClellan 12-year-old after this.
Yep.
McCallum, nice pitch by
Curveball
Mitchie.
by Mitch. So here's
I can't even talk right now.
Here's
McClellan, McCallum.
Oxford is he's 1 for 1. He homered at 3-run homers last time up. He walked and got hit by a pitch. And Tyler Small's about as deep as you can get in center field. Another curveball misses.
They're staying away.
1-1. Small's about 10 feet from the fence in center field right now. So if the ball's over his head, Maddie's playing him to pull. Swung over to right center a little bit.
Ooh.
Oof. I don't know if he crashed Jake up on that one. Ball got right through Jake.
That was up eye level to Oxford. So, yeah, you're right. I don't know if that was just an overthrow, cross up, or.
Hey, what a crowd we got in the booth today. There's 8 of us up here in the booth right now.
I lost all my lead now. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Misses with the fastball.
Mitchie's got to settle down here.
Paul, how does that happen? The entire piece of lead just fell out of your pencil. A piece of lead 4 inches long. It's like that's a real pencil too. It's not like
There
one
we
of those
go.
automatic
Attaboy,
pencils.
attaboy.
So it's a
Find
full
it.
count now. We definitely feel like Remy and Orsillo up and all we're doing is laughing and joking around here. And we got a barn burner of a game going on too.
The pencil's down to 3 inches.
Nate just threw you a pen.
I have my backup.
Curveball. Got
Strike
him.
3.
Rings him up, and Oxford's not happy about
Wow.
that.
I don't know
What a
if you
pitch
saw
by
that.
Mitch.
Jake got up, going to throw down. Oxford started going to first, though. So that would have been a great picture if we had.
Yeah.
I hope the cameraman got that. We have a new guy over there,
Yeah, we got Schwannard over here. He's
I know
new at this.
Mr. Schwannard's, covered by the union and all, but
Yeah. There's a strike to Yoder.
we just need him to keep dealing, Mitchie.
It's a tough thing to move that arm back and forth on that camera. I'm not sure you qualified for that, John.
The pizzas.
You just come out for the pizza, and he ends up doing the camera. 1-1 to
I
Yoda.
mean, seriously, how much smaller can this pencil get?
That's not even as big.
Nice
That's a
pitch.
strike. It's not even as big as one of those ones you get at the miniature golf courses.
No, it's
That thing's tiny. Paul, you just took 4 inches of lead out of there. You're still trying to sharpen it, really? Oh, my.
nice.
I missed outside with that one. 2-2 count.
There we go. I have lead again.
Oh, yes, lead again.
We're
Of course,
back in business.
may have to plow this right below you from all the sawdust you get down there now. Curveball foul out. Yoda was way ahead of that one. Oh. Paul,
Is it hamster and all that sawdust?
I think
I
so.
know, right?
Paul, if I had to guess, I'd say there was probably 300 people here today.
Oh, easily.
Just looking down both baselines. Curveball. There's a line drive
Right
to
to
right.
Matt.
Natty
Right to
coming
Matt.
in. He makes
Nice
the grab. So 2 up, 2 down so far.
Now
Yes, that
batting
is Lisa
number 6,
Skokie.
Ben Isaac.
Okay. Ben
And,
Isaac last time had a nice single to left field. Before that, we had a 5-3, and then in the first inning, he had a single to left field. So he's been definitely pulling the ball.
So Beth just put an IV in John because he's going.
She did checking up on
Just
him.
ran a line into him, just in case. Oh, misses with the ball
But
there.
you know what? I like the fact that Mitchie has been starting out with a curveball there. He pounded inside with a fastball. Change it up.
Tell you, he's done a great job since he came in. Whoa, a cue shot.
Get
That's
that, get
gonna
that.
stay.
He's gotta
that's
come up.
foul. Got to come up and
Got to
get
come
that.
up and get that.
Ugh,
Don't wait for it. And there goes
it
the
went
lead
foul.
again. You can't make this up. We're gonna
Paul, get the lead out, will you?
from now on. We're gonna take a picture of the pencil before the game
And then after the game,
and after the game.
between innings, I'm gonna put that pencil on camera, Paul.
Man.
The thing was at least 8 inches long when the game started.
So we have 1-1, right?
Yep. Nice pitch.
Oh, Jake
Oh.
frozen there.
Wow, where did that miss?
Jake's saying the same thing.
So it's 2-1 now. Curveball. Nope.
It's got to come up a little bit. 3-1.
It's okay. It's just the ball. Isaac's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and an RBI. The pitch not misses, so that's Mitchie's first walk. Jake bangs his mitt down on the ground. A little disappointment
Yep.
there.
Now
Can't say that I blame him.
14, Max Lewis.
Well, what does Oyster River do now? Think of this: 2 outs, right? I hope this kid doesn't. I hope he gets stupid and takes a big lead because Mitchie will pick him off.
Yeah, not sure what kind of a base runner he is. Lewis is 0 for 3. I'd go after him, and he hits a ground ball to short. Isaac comes up with it,
Right
flips
there.
the Campbell, and that'll end the inning.
Just like that. 6-4.
So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Oyster River is up 8-7.
18 pitches,
18 pitches for Mitchie Moo.
so he's at 44.
Yeah, now Lisa's having the heart attack. So Mitch,
He's looking good. Mitchie found his groove. I mean, they threw him to the wolves, right? I mean, come on. He was the wounded seal, and the great white sharks were out there. And they said, who are we going to sacrifice today? And Mitchie went out there. But you know what? That kid, mental toughness, right?
So just so you can
just
see what we're talking about here, here's Paul's pencil. Look at this thing. So what's that? 3 inches long? The thing was this big when the game started. That's what his pencil looks like now. And look at that lead. It's not even. There's not even a number on it.
No,
I don't
it's
even know
not.
what number it is. Is that a 2, a 1? It has no number.
Hey, at least I'm not chewing the thing. Usually I used to chew these pencils.
Oh man.
All right.
So Mitchell, when he first came in, he let up 3 consecutive hits and hasn't allowed a hit since in the last 2 2/3 innings. So he's done his job. He's walked one and hit one, but hasn't let up
As
a hit.
usual, he's done his job. And right now, Mike, we have top of the order coming up
Yep.
with Small, Smitty, and Matt. They're facing Oxford again.
Yep.
Which
Batting number 1, Tyler Small.
Oxford are we going to see?
Yep.
Is he settled down in a throw, or is he going to still be a little wild?
Well, we'll find out. And Smalls hits a line drive to right on the first pitch, and has one pitch went out. That's not what you want to see right
no.
there.
And that's usually uncharacteristic of
Well,
Small.
Small his first 2 at bats against Oxford, he struck out, so you can see him swinging at the first pitch there.
Number 10, Ethan.
So Ethan's grounded to first and line to short against Oxford. Hit into a double play. against Tonkin. Ethan lays off the high pitch and takes ball one. We need a base runner, Paul. Got to make him work.
Can't do anything without that.
Saw what happened when we got a base runner. He made a bad throw over there.
Yep.
That just started things unraveling. He only had up one run there, and he fouls that out of play. So, I'm sorry, that was a strike.
Just strike, foul
Foul
back.
ball. So,
1-1, 1 out.
you know, Oxford's only allowed the one run. All the other 6 runs are charged to Tonkin.
Oh, he chased the
shit.
ball.
Chopped a high
Why is he
fastball.
going to go after that?
So he only throws 3 pitches to Ethan. So, Paul, not what you want, a
You don't
4-pitch
chase
inning.
that. That was above his shoulder.
21, Matt Woodward.
So you don't want him to have this easy inning. I mean, he was at 70-some-odd pitches, and he's thrown 4 pitches, got 2 outs now. So you got Matty up. Matty's 2 for 3. Doubled off of doubled off Oxford his last time up. Almost hit a home run. So Matt's got the timing down. Matt singled off of Tonkin his last at-bat. That started the big rally where they got 5 more. Ooh, nice curveball.
Nice pitch.
So it's 1-1. You know, Matty's juiced up for a fastball right there, right?
I'm done with this pencil. I
That
just
pencil.
broke it again. That's it. It's toast. Go to the blue one. We're going to the blue.
It's too. Paul, I would have switched to a pen a long time ago.
There's no numbers on this one either.
Yeah,
Must have been one of those. You get a haircut, you get
You
free
get free
pencils
pencil?
or something, you know.
yeah. That misses.
3-1.
So Matty's got his count. He's looking 1 pitch right here, something he can drive. Oh, whoa. It's a good take by Matt. That's not the pitch he wants. He got the fastball,
Wow.
but that's not the pitch he wanted. So 3-2, here it comes. Fastball. Matty pops it up. Is it going to get out of play? The first baseman over, and he makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th, and it's 8-7 Oyster River. We got to keep the lead right where it is, Paul.
There's only 10 pitches for the kid.
Yeah, so he's got plenty.
He's back-
he's got plenty
he's
left
back
in the
grooving.
tank. Yep.
He's at 89 pitches total.
So we get
6 innings. The score is Oyster River 8, Goffstown 7.
St. Hours, McGregor, and Carico coming up.
But you know what, Mike? We swang at some bad pitches. We didn't help ourselves.
Yeah,
You know, everyone's amped up, right?
yeah.
8-7 game.
8-7. You know, Mitchell did his thing, and he come out and it's you know. They made a game of it, though, Paul.
I don't blame them.
you
They're
know,
kids, you know.
They
They're not
come in
making $1
here.
million a year.
They did what they needed to do. We have any scores? Some of the out-of-town games? Some of the other games that are going on right now? You know, we had yeah, we got that. Portsmouth's playing St. Thomas Aquinas right now. Sauhegan's playing Bow, and Wyndham's playing John Stark. Haven't gotten any word yet as to how those games have gone. All the winners will play Tuesday at Southern New Hampshire University.
Now batting, number 18, Andrew St. Hours.
So
All right, Mike. The
St.
rubber's meeting the road now.
Yep, St. Hours has been he's been a thorn in our side today. He's been on base a couple times. He flied to right his last at bat.
Scored in the 4th.
Yep. Well, he scored on a wild pitch.
Wild pitch, yep.
That's the inning that Taylor was
He
all
was
over
2
the
for
place.
3, right? 2 for 3.
Yep.
Single to right, 2 singles to right, and flew out to right.
Trying to see. So it looks like Wyndham beat John Stark 7-3,
Okay.
and Portsmouth beat St. Thomas 4-2. So there's no score yet on the Sauhegan game.
Nice
Mitchie
pitch.
throws a strike there, curveball. So I guess all you got to do is look it up on the website. Go to NHIAA, there's the results. So the winner of this game will face Portsmouth on Tuesday. Mitchie misses
At Southern New Hampshire University,
at
right?
Southern New Hampshire University, yep. I believe that game's at 7 o'clock Tuesday. There's a ground ball to second. Clay gobbles it up, bobbles it, throws over
your
plenty of time. Almost threw that ball away.
Take your time.
Batting, number 9, Sam McGregor.
So McGregor, he's 0 for 2. He walked and scored He also was moving around on wild pitches and struck out and flew out to center his last time up. His one at bat against Mitch. The pitch misses low. Tell you what, Paul, Mitchell's done a great job since he's been in there. Other than the Oxford home run.
Oh,
He
and I missed the barrel.
can't even throw the pencil
That
away
pencil.
right. He misses the barrel.
That was behind the batter. You think it would?
John, I don't know if in between innings maybe you can get down to the pencil is dead. It's now in the dirt down there. Maybe we'll get Nick Labrie to cover it, put sand over it or something. Put it out of its misery. You got number 11 warming up in the bullpen down there. That's
he picked it up.
That's Yoder. Yeah, Coach Lawrence picked up the pencil. Maybe I hope he's not going to use it for his book. He's like, oh, I needed a pencil to do the book. Oh man, this pencil's terrible.
Nice
Ooh.
pitch. Nice pitch.
2-2. Well,
But if he didn't call that a strike.
the on-deck batter was running over as if he was up. It's only 2-2. 2-2. McGregor's like, hey, take it easy. I get 3 strikes, So Yoder's warming up in the bullpen right now. Nice curveball. He waited on that nicely. There's a base hit to left field. McGregor did a great job of waiting on that one.
Nice hitting right there.
Yep. So went out and McGregor on first base, and here comes
Batting number 5, Miles Carrico.
Here comes Carrico. He's had a pretty good day. I mean, he's 1 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the second. He singled in a run in the fourth and got hit by a pitch in the fifth. See what he does here. See if he bunts him over to second base for McKenna.
Why not? You get the top of the order coming up.
Yep.
After that, only one out.
Nope, he's swinging away. It's a weak ground at a third foul. But McKenna's on deck. McKenna's 1 for 4. He struck out looking 3 times and hit that double. That double was a big double. It scored a run. That was part of the big 6-run inning. It looks like Yoda's all set. Now, I don't even know why he's warming up, because if you're going to whoa. There's no sense in saving Oxford at this
Right.
point. Why would you have
doesn't matter
Why
now.
would you have anybody
Right.
warming up? I mean, I don't know. I don't get, I don't get it. There's the bunt. Oh, he misses the bunt, and Jake throws him out
Got
by a
him.
mile.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Wait.
That's 2 down. Did he call that a strike, Paul? He didn't
Yes.
pull the bat back. Yeah, he called
It's
it
a
a strike,
strike.
and the batter is arguing. But I didn't see him pull it back. So now there's 2 down, and it's an 0-2
0-2.
count on Carrico. I'm sorry. Yeah, Carrico.
He tried to say that it hit his bat, and it did not. They wasn't even close.
Oh, he was trying to say he fouled it?
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
No.
Strike 3.
Oh.
You know what?
Wow.
Give me back my orange pencil. Because that was,
Yeah, I don't get that one, Paul. I don't know. 2-2 now.
There he is, Mr. Scotchy out there. John giving his boy, just leave it all out there, and he's 100% right.
Yep.
All 16 players need to do that.
And there's a ground ball to third. Morrell charges.
5-3.
And that's it. And we got to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mitchell does his job, let me tell you.
13 pitches.
So Mitchell's thrown
57
57
total.
pitches. In
Did his job. Guess what? You have Jake Hunt, you have Frenchie, and you have Cody Morrell coming up, and you need 1 run. Okay? All they need to do is get on base, bat on ball, nothing crazy. And
So-
Oxford's coming back out here to pitch.
I'd be shocked if he didn't come back
Oh,
out there.
I'm right. But it made no sense. I don't know why they had somebody warming up. Sometimes, I hope he said something to Oxford. I'm just having him loose, going out there to loosen up. But I definitely wouldn't, I wouldn't have done it because I don't
No.
want to get in the kid's head.
No way. I just looked at the rules real quick, and 76 pitches and you're done. So you said he was over that, so I don't know why you
That's
bothered.
right.
And
How do you want your last at bat to be?
Nice job,
hey,
Frenchie.
what do you mean last at bat? Last at bat today.
Today.
Well, either way, it's the last at bat at this field, right? Because he won't play here again
That's
because
right.
the next game's at SNU. So it is his last at bat at this field. So
Make your mark. Leave it out there like John Scotchy says.
Yep.
Leave it out there.
So,
Skocky.
Skocky. Dimone.
Skocky. It's not Scotchy.
Number 8,
Paul, do you
Paul
remember the movie? Not Dimone, Dimone.
Dimone.
That's what she sounded like. Demonet. So here's Jake.
Stacky.
Jake's 1 for 3. He was 0 for 2 against Oxford. He singled off of Tonkin in the 5th. So either way, unless we go extra innings, this is probably Jake's last at bat at this field, being a senior. And tell you what, Paul, Oxford looked good last inning. As good as he looked last inning, that pitch was terrible.
Right.
That
But
first
he's
pitch.
leading off with a curveball.
You know.
He's not gonna. I'd be shocked if Jake sees a fastball.
He's at what, 77, 78 pitches, you said? So,
89 total.
Oh, he's at 89.
89.
Okay, so he's got, 31 pitches this inning that he could throw. If
I'd be
he's into
shocked if he
31
throws
pitches,
a
the game will be
fastball.
over. There's the pitch. Fastball
Ball
for
low.
a strike. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You never know with this guy. I thought it was a strike, but I didn't see him move. It takes him 10 minutes. Nick Madison has a bat in his hand. I'm not sure who he'd be batting for. Jake gets a ground ball at third. He
It's
gets
in
by
there.
at third baseman.
Base hit.
Oh,
All right.
that was horrible effort. He looked like Dorn at third base
Yeah.
over there.
It was hot hit. I think he was afraid it was going to come up and get him. You know.
So we'll take it.
They
We
got a
base
pinch hit. You got a pinch hit here.
So who is
Pinch hitting.
Madison's
Down. Number
hitting for
11,
Frenchie.
Nick Madison.
Now,
Okay.
I thought maybe they'd do a pinch runner for Jake.
Well, here's what I think. I think he's going to have him bunt all the way. And Madison's probably better bunted than Taylor. I'd be shocked if Madison swings the bat.
But
he's
still,
up there to bunt.
wouldn't you have a faster runner than Jake? I mean, that's my son, and I'm like,
I would pinch run for
You gotta
Jake.
pinch run for
Absolutely.
Jake.
But this is the only reason why Madison's up here right now. Madison's up here to bunt. And actually, Madison should
He's
be
up.
running for Jake. You're right. And
Right.
have somebody else bunting. But Madison's up there for one reason only, and that's to bunt Jake to second base. There it is. There's the bunt. It's hard. It goes back to Oxford. Oxford goes to second. He throws it away. And it's first and second with no outs.
wow.
Wow.
Yep. Hey,
So
did you
that's
see?
an E1.
They're gonna pinch run for Jake now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They gotta. You have
They
to.
have to. Nolan running for Jake.
Number 8.
What?
Nolan Gamet going to run for Jake.
He's the only guy slower than Jake.
Well, no, you get Labrie. So here's the situation, Paul. You
All
got
right.
runners at first and second, nobody out. Cody Morello with a 3-run homer his last time up. It's an 8-7 ball game. Oxford is unglued right now, Paul. I mean, he fielded the bunt. He had
Yes, Nolan.
Pinch running at second base. Number 3, Nolan Gilman.
he had Jake by 20 feet at second base, and he just airmailed it in the center field. So the third baseman should have made the play on Jake, and
Yep.
Oxford's going to make that play. First and second, no outs for Cody. He misses.
Overthrowing.
So you got Cody, then you got Connor, then you got Clay. 8-7 ball game. I'll tell you what excitement we got here. This reminds me of the Portsmouth game, Paul.
Yes, it does. It's got that feeling.
Cody hits a fly ball to left. Is it going to get out? The left fielder going towards the line, and he makes the catch and foul ground. So the runners can't advance on that one.
Now batting. Number
Cody
5,
flies to left
Isaac.
in what is probably his last at bat at this field. So it's up to Connor Hyzak now. Connor's 1 for 2. He walked and popped out against Oxford. He singled against Tonkin. And, Paul, if that wasn't Cody Morrell, you bunt right there,
Yeah.
right? You get second and third, 1 out. But you can't with Cody. I mean, but he's had Cody bunt in the past.
Right.
I know what Cody just did. But you have to play.
I would have almost gone with the bunt on that.
You have to. You have to. That's called out-coaching yourself. Yes, Cody just hit a 3-run bomb, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Now you have second and third, 1 out, and you got Connor up, and they got to bring the infield in. Instead, that gets away. Oh, Nolan's going. Here's the throw. It's off the mark. So they
He's
get
in.
second and third anyway.
Wow.
Boy, Paul, you aren't kidding. He is slower than Jake.
Wow.
I don't know. I think that's a pass ball, as much as I hate to do it. So we have our second and third situation, and he didn't have to bunt Cody, so makes him look like a genius here. So,
Right.
Hey,
I mean, let's be real. Lawrence is baseball smart. That's why I'm up here. And Cody hit that dinger, so he's like, I'm not taking the bat out of his hands.
Take it this way: if he bunts Cody, gets second and third, that's a wild pitch. The game's tied. Okay,
right.
so
Exactly.
Adam, if you're listening, and I know you're going to be listening, we're
Damned
just
if you
messing
do,
with you.
damned if you don't,
Damned if you do,
right?
damned if you don't. You're right. That's why we're up here and you're down there. All right, now the infield's in for Connor. Here's the pitch, and he misses terribly. It's 3-0. I wouldn't be surprised if they just put him on right here. You don't want to miss with him. And then if you put him on, you can go for the 2 in the middle.
Right.
I mean, because that run on second base is the winning run, so Connor's run means nothing.
Dying Quill into left. That
taking all the way takes a strike.
Oh,
Connor
look
thought
at
it was
right
ball
center
4.
field. Just 30 feet past there. It scores 2 runs because Madison can fly.
Oh, base hit wins the game, no doubt about it.
Look at the secondary lead by Madison, doing the right thing. No one's holding him on. He's halfway down the line.
Fastball, wow.
Way late on that swing.
He's way late, but the pitch was also high. He's trying to do too much, Paul.
Yep.
All he needs to do
Get on base.
is do, just do what
Don't swing
Carrico
a
did
ball
for
four.
them. Just hit a little looper. I mean, you have to hit this ball 100 feet to score a run. The fielders are 80 feet away.
That's right.
You technically don't even have to get out of the infield. You can hit the dirt. Come on, Connor. Come up big here, buddy. Let's go. And he blocks him. And here comes Clay with the bases loaded. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Now batting number 14, Clay Hamble.
Clay had that big base hit his last time up. Well, he's calling time.
He's got to count. How many visits has he had?
He didn't do one this inning.
You're right. Right.
No way. No way does he take him out here.
I can't imagine he takes him out. Though
I think he's just trying to calm him down right now. He's having him look at the scoreboard. Look, you're still. Oh, he's got the right fielder coming in. Is he taking him out?
No, Mike. He can't.
Paul.
He's overcoaching himself if he does that.
Oh, the right fielder's coming in, and he's just getting a different glove. Never mind. I would.
I didn't think he was going to take this kid out.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anything can happen in this game. I don't know. You got Clay up, and then you got Peter. You got the bases loaded, 1 out. Clay is 1 for 3. Peter's 2 for 3. Clay's 0 for 2 against
I don't have a
Oxford.
resting heartbeat right now. It's
No,
more
me
like
either.
an 8-cylinder
Me
engine.
either. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Boy, he threw some gas right there, Paul, didn't he?
But you know what his coach said? Hey,
Just
calm
get out
down.
there. Yeah, you
Just
still
throw.
have the lead. Just throw strikes. Don't walk people. I mean, it's just killing yourself.
Again,
Sanos
one knee,
hasn't
head
been
up.
spectacular back there.
Shoulders on in. They're lucky that ball
But I'm telling you, Paul,
get
Jake's
away.
ground ball to third should have been caught, right? It got through him at base hit. That should have been caught. The bunt back to the mound, he throws it away. I mean, they've shot themselves in the foot this inning.
Infield is way in.
Oh, they have to be.
Yep.
You got good speed well, no, you don't. Ooh, Clay just missed that one. It's probably going to take a double into the gap to score Nolan from third.
He's pushing the left. He's going to move.
Just kidding. That kid's as tough as nails. That's why they call him
That's
nails.
right. That's why he's nails.
What you don't want here is a strikeout.
No. Make them make a play.
There's the pitch. And that one had me written all over it.
Yeah.
That was right over my head. Tell you, I could read the baseball. as it went flying
Counting
by.
the stitches as
Yeah.
it went by.
Man, it's a good thing I don't know how far to go to hide behind this wall. That would have taken the camera lens out. Although that's an expensive camera. Adam would be mad at us if that happened. Here comes the 1-2 to Clay again. There's a ground ball. And it gets by! It gets by!
They're gonna win!
Madison!
They're gonna win!
And the ball game's over!
Goffstown wins! Goffstown wins!
Goffstown wins!
Wow!
Oh, what a
Goffstown
game!
wins!
What a game!
Goffstown wins!
What a ball game! What a ball game! A ground ball that ate up the first baseman, got by the second baseman, and both runs scored.
Clay Campbell,
Game
I'll
over.
tell you what, we were talking monkey on his back, right? Again, a kid that needed a hit. Cody Morrell got his hit. Clay got his hit. Who's heating up at the right time here?
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul. I mean, it's an error on the first baseman, but then it got by the second baseman. They blocked each other out, and the ball went into the short outfield. And I'll tell you what, Paul. I tell you, what a game. What a game.
They live another day, folks. They live another day. Your Goffstown
But I'll tell you what,
Grizzlies,
though.
9-8.
You ever hear the John Lennon song, Instant Karma?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just happened to Brendan Oxford. You don't text that stuff out before
That's
a
right.
game.
Twice.
I'm going to say it
Not
now.
once, twice.
You don't do that. You're a junior in high school.
right.
You do not do that. You play the game, and that's what happens. And they got
That's right.
cocky. They were up 8-1. They took him out. Oh, we're going to play. We're going to pitch him Tuesday.
That's
Well,
right.
guess what? He's not pitching Tuesday.
That's right. And I say that, and you make sure you tell Lionel Tanos, thank you for the pizza, and that was luck. But little things, we all agree as dads, as coaches, you and I coach these kids since they've been 7 years old. If my son made 2 tweets that happened like that, I can tell you now,
he wouldn't be playing.
He's not
he wouldn't be playing.
My son did not. He didn't just cure cancer. Okay,
right.
He didn't do something that just changed the world. He's a junior playing high school baseball. Have character, have discipline, and be a good person. That's not being a good person.
Right. And you don't do that.
I'm sorry I'm saying it, Mike.
No,
it is what it is.
You're right. And it's something you just don't do. You don't. There's things out there saying, I'm hoping for a great game against a good Goffstown team. You had some luck against them in the past, but John Scocky's back.
John
up
Scott's
here.
back in here. Big hug. He's sweating a little.
Yeah, he's sweating a little. Is right. I mean, your shirt's soaked. You just gave him a hug. It's but I mean, Paul, he outcoached himself.
Yep.
He had an 8-1 lead. Oxford was cruising, right? I mean, let's face it. He was cruising, and they take him out of the game because they think that he's got to pitch Tuesday.
Yep.
And look what happens.
He outcoached himself.
Himself.
We said that the whole time. And I'll tell you what, Mike. I know you're going to interview Coach Lawrence, but I'm thinking the way Mitch Scotchy, I know he came in throwing to the wolves. I'd like to interview Mitchie. I think that he came in after and just shut them down. I know we had Cody's Grand Slam. Maybe we do 2 kids. But I just thought you can't have one without the other. I get it.
No, but here's the thing, Paul. You put Mitchie into a game. Mitchie comes into the game, right? The score's 5-1, and he comes in with 2 men on. I'm sorry, he comes in with 1 man on and a 2-0 count on the batter. He walks him, and then he lets up the 3-run homer to Oxford. Right? It all looks lost. It's 8-1. 2 more hits after that. But you know what? He didn't let up another hit the rest of the game. He let up 1 hit to McGregor, but that was it. And, that's a great job by Mitch. But then the team never gave up.
Right.
And they had the bases loaded against Oxford. They take Oxford out. They don't score that inning, Paul. It's still 8-1. You take Oxford out of the game, and it's still 8-1. Tonkin gets them out. And then Tonkin lets up 6 runs the next inning. And you're going to bring Oxford back in. Right. Oxford throws a shutdown inning in the 6th. What did he throw? What did he say? He threw 10 pitches that inning. And then he comes out, and you know what, Paul? He's a junior. He's not invincible. Right. Yes, he's going. Yes, he's going to Wake Forest, and he's probably going to have a great career. Yep. I hope he gets drafted. And I hope he does very well.
I agree 100%.
But you don't do what you did, and we'll say
learning,
it again.
It's a learning.
It's immaturity,
That's right.
and it's just you don't disrespect a team like that, and then come out. It's 8-1. You're talking back and forth. You're doing all this stuff, and it's just not something you happen. Not something you do, and hopefully the young kid learns a lesson from this.
That's
like I said, he's a junior in high school. Hopefully he learns a lesson from this.
That's right. So you know what we're going to do here? We're going to have my nephew Greg put that over there.
We're going to pull the camera
back.
We're going to get our mugs. Ethan, watch yourself. We're going to get our mugs on here.
Keep going back. I know it's an up close, but we'll get that changed a little bit.
I think we lost. What is this? Oh, that's the
microphone.
We're good.
We're good.
So, I'm stuck. I got to move a little closer.
All right. Do you see us all right?
Can you see us?
Can everybody at home see us right now? Because I'll tell you what, my heart is pounding like crazy. I'm an old man at 52. I'll tell you, for me, I just like the way this team didn't give up. We mentioned it. They're facing the number 1 pitcher in the state of New Hampshire, regardless if it's D1 or D2. So they came in a little cocky. I get it, and they did. Goffstown came in a little bit. Can we do it? A little bit unsure, right? I think once Frenchie settled down, sure, he was like a wave, right? Mm-hmm. Came back up, but then Mitchie fed to the Wolves. He settled down. Our seniors came back and played, right? We defensively looked good today. Yeah. Key hitting, and Cody Morrell. Yeah. That just put us right back in there.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. I mean, we talked about that. Cody had the big hit, but made it 8-6. And, you're coming into this game, bottom of the 7th inning. Look at the way the inning unfolded, right? We talk about shooting yourself in the foot. The ground ball at third base, he has to get that.
He's got to.
Give Jake the credit. Put the ball in play. It was in the hole, but he's got to get that. Right. So, and then you got the bunt. Not a great bunt. It was bunted back to the pitcher. He throws the ball away. They're rattled. First and second.
The team's beatable.
Instead of 2 outs, now you get first and second, no outs.
That's right.
And, it just unraveled from there. And Goffstown finally took advantage. They had some key hits, which they haven't had all year, and they finally took advantage of mistakes.
That's right.
A great game. It's exciting. We're going to be broadcasting from SNU on Tuesday night, hopefully Tuesday. I think it's going to be Wednesday because I really think the weather's going to be terrible. Look at this little guy. He's one of the
good luck charms.
He was the scorekeeper tonight. Canadians, nothing wrong with being a Canadians fan. Kerry
But
Price.
That's right. He's a goalie. The future of Goffstown
He'll
right
be playing goal. Maybe I'll be doing hockey games by then, and he'll be playing goal for Goffstown hockey. So that'll do it for today. We had 100 people in the booth. I'm not going to name it all. Greg, thanks for taking over on the camera. For Paul Hunt, Mike Santoro, we'll see you Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Go Goffstown. All right, Moose, first off, I want to hug, man. I'm so happy for you and the rest of the Grizzlies. Now, I know you felt, first off, got slid into at third base.
Yeah.
As usual, you licked your wounds, you got up, you stayed in the game. And thank God you stayed in the game, right? I know you felt frustrated. We've talked. You're hitting the ball, but you were hit it right to the left fielder. You'd hit it right to the center fielder, right to the first baseman.
Right.
You step up, your last home game in Goffstown, I think by far probably your best at bat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How did this feel? Walk me through that.
Well, I just got up there I knew I had to do something big. And when I roped that one down the line to right, but it was foul, I knew I was on him. And then just the next pitch, I just hit it as hard as I could. And
how did it
worked.
feel when that thing took off? Did you know right away when you started
Oh,
trotting
yeah,
off?
as soon as I hit it, I knew.
You knew it?
Yeah.
Felt good? Great come from behind win, right? I think that you guys demonstrate a lot of character, maturity, and I couldn't be any happier for you in Goffstown. Get over it. One more hug.
Thanks.
See you, Tuesday night, right?
Yeah, Tuesday
At
night at
Snoo?
Yeah.
Get some rest. Make sure mom and dad feed you well this weekend. If you come to my house, I'm gonna take your dad out for a pint or two after this one. I'm so happy for you, man.
All right,
Congratulations. Great job. Okay, next I want to interview Mitch Skokie. I'll tell you what right now, and I said the name right because your mother's been driving me crazy.
You got it.
I do it sometimes intentionally, but your father over there on the side as usually is, his blood pressure was up. I've been watching you now since you've been a young kid, right? And all this year, you have been the go-to pitcher, okay, for Goffstown. You've come in and shut people down.
Thanks.
You don't show the emotion. There was one pitch that you actually showed emotion, and we knew, Mr. Santoro and I in the booth, you hit your spot. But you know what? You didn't lose your composure. You hit your mitt, right? You came right back at it. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you showed a lot of maturity this year. But how to feel? It felt like you were getting thrown to the wolves a little bit, coming in that position.
A little bit. No, it was definitely a little frustrating. Definitely the most frustrating game of the year as far as me pitching, just because there were definitely some close ones, and I thought I was getting squeezed a little bit. But I battled through. I guess I kept my composure, and that was the key. And I had a great defense behind me. They made some great plays, and I just kept doing my job. You know, I can't let the last pitch get to me. I just have to focus on the next pitch. So
you hit the nail on the head. Can't let that last pitch get to you. And the other thing that I think that impressed us the most, we hear your dad say it all the time, leave it all out there, right? Because there's no tomorrow if you don't leave all that out there, and you did. So what do you think now? You guys are heading to play at Southern New Hampshire University.
that's awesome.
In the semifinals, Final Four. I mean,
Yep.
Is this any better right now for you guys?
Oh no, it can't be better. This was the best team win that I've ever been a part of. It was all 18 guys. This was great. We're ready for the semis. So
Right.
this
And you're
is gonna be
absolutely
awesome.
18 guys. You had
Yeah.
Nolan Gilmet come in and pinch run for Jake. And you have
Nick got the bunt, yeah.
Nick get the bunt down, right? And you guys forced them to make plays. That was a team effort, right, from the manager all the way down to us guys in the booth,
Absolutely,
right?
yep.
I am proud of you, and I'm happy. I'm so happy for you. I can't
Thank
wait
you.
for Tuesday. All right?
Oh, me neither.
Enjoy the weekend.
All right, thank you.
You earned it.
So I'm here with Coach Lawrence. Coach, congratulations. Great game.
Oh,
Great
thank
game.
you. Thank
All
you.
right. So you're on the bench. Tell me what you're thinking. So what did you think? They're up 8-1, right? They got their the number one pitcher in the state of in Division II out there. They take him out of the game. What do you think about that move?
You know what? It's one of those ones. It's a tough one. I mean, Coach Burke and I were saying in there, and he was at 68 pitches, I think, and we're like, you know what? I'd warm someone up. Maybe go with another guy just to save Oxford to have him for Tuesday. So it didn't surprise me, but you know what? I'm glad the way we responded with coming back like that.
Yeah. Now, did you feel a little snake bit? I mean, you get Oxford back in the game, right? And you you have him in the game. You got bases loaded. They take him out. They bring in a relief pitcher. So the score is 8-1 at this point. He's out of the game, and we can't capitalize there. So how are you feeling at that point? I mean, it's the fifth inning, 8-1, and you can't capitalize on bases loaded. You're going to be like, what are we going to do?
I was, but you know what? I had a feeling we were going to get to that guy. I really did. I mean,
Yep.
it was straight fastballs. I had a feeling we were going to get to him. And you know what I love in the fifth inning was the seniors. We've said it all week. Seniors are going to carry you. And I think every senior that inning got a hit or got on somehow. Morel's 3-run homer was incredible. I mean,
Yeah. And you'll see it on the video. I called that home run, by the way. I said, Cody's going to make it 8-6 right here, and he did. if Paul disagrees with me. So now we got a couple days off.
Yeah.
Tuesday night at SNU. The weather's not looking great for Tuesday. I'm thinking I got to bet with Paul that we're going to probably be playing Wednesday. So Tuesday night SNU. You're going to be playing Portsmouth. Portsmouth won today. So
What was the final? What was the final of that game?
I think it was 4-2.
Okay.
I think I looked it up. It was 4-2, I believe. But they won. So we played Portsmouth early in the year.
Yep.
We know this team. It was a great game we
Yep.
had. Hopefully we get something like that. So that's what you have to look forward to. You know, what are you going to practice over the weekend? What are we gonna do?
Oh, yeah. Plus, it sounds like it might rain on Monday, so
Yeah.
we're going to go tomorrow to get these guys some
So
swings.
get these
and everything.
guys swinging tomorrow,
Yep.
maybe Sunday. So that's okay. You can enjoy it tonight. Get back to
Oh,
work
I will.
tomorrow.
I will.
And good luck. We'll see you at SNU on Tuesday.
Thank you, Mike.